Ooh, sorry about that all. My coffee decided to make a break for it, and well, I'm doing damage control. So, holy cow, that's so hot. That's so hot, and not in the good way. All right. Okay, I think we should be okay. We should be okay. How is everyone doing? What's the damn word? What's going on? Oh, it was quiet music today. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty nice. We have power again. It came on a couple hours after it went out, but it was so close to our closing time anyway that I was like, meh, we'll just get in here. We're not burnt with coffee, so you're doing pretty good. I hear that. Yeah, it was pretty windy, pretty stormy. Yesterday was just altogether kind of crazy over here. It was pouring. It actually didn't rain too much today. It was pretty good. You guys ready though? Let's jump into the studio. We're gonna talk about what's going on today. We're gonna have a great goddamn time. And I would like to say, first item. Oh, look at this. Yeah, you know what? This is gonna be a lot of fun. Because all the cameras reset, didn't even think about that. Yes, so hello. Happy birthday to D-Beck. That's the first item on the docket. Hello! Coffee spill. Yeah, I know. I'll tell you what. If you're ever curious, you can just kind of go to my merch site and brood about how late I am or how the shit's gone or the power's out or whatever. You can go there and you can brood. You can brood. Oh, because it is available in full. Happy birthday to you, D-Beck. And yeah, so this merch stuff, it's all up now. I took the restrictions off. I unhid everything. I went through and made sure everything was totally good. There was nothing to do. It was all gravy, baby. It was all gravy. So we're good. We're Gucci. And it's all good. If there's something there that you'd like to see, aside from the body pillow, we'll, good for you, wow boy, good for you. That's right. That's exactly right, Rain the Exile. I'm also going full Pacific Northwestern. I have my Mountain Hardwear puffy vest. I got my flannel. My hair is, as Sarah described it, very swoopy today. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but we're in full effect. We are full Great Pacific Northwest. Just missing the hat. True. Anyway, so yeah, the merch stuff. It's all there, and I've set it as low as it can possibly be. There are some items that I'm going to make 1 cent profit on, because for whatever reason, those items cannot be adjusted below 1 cent. I don't know what that's about. But, Sarah, as my witness, can attest to that. Sarah, you there? I don't know if she's here.
Meow meow.
Oh, there she is. She can attest. I was asking her if there was anything that I was like, am I missing something? The Cheldu stickers? Yep. Yeah. They're Cheldu stickers. So there's stuff. It's not like a lot, but it's, you know, it's just I figured there's not going to be a lot of interesting stuff anyway. But for anybody who wants something, I know that, I'm trying to remember now who it was. Who was it? Somebody was like, hey, I'd love to wear your symbol's really dope. I'd like to have that on some clothing. Well, here you go. I think my very favorite items are the little Panty Raid emote sticker. I fucking love that. I love it so much. That's gonna be amazing. And then I also, did you guys see the yoga pants? It's important to me that you guys know there's no button to make it a grid of your icon. They all have to be placed. I just want to say that ahead of time. So if you don't know, at least look at the yoga pants to see what I'm talking about. Placed. So, with Sarah's help, that was a lot of fun. Anyway. Well, there you go. Hey, that's amazing. Yeah. Well, I said the senpai V-neck. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's a long sleeve, which, did I get the right picture? Another one to know, I think I need to change the picture on the Cent Sterling the unisex shirt, because That's also a Senpai shirt. That's important, I think, to point out. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can't do that. Because I would hate for someone to buy one of these. Okay, there we go. We'll set this one as the default. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, I changed it, so if you reload it, you should see it now. The Cent Sterling unisex long sleeve, that one is also a Senpai. You'll see it. Anyway, enough about all that. I say, a quench. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I say we jump into the game. I'm, starting up SWTOR now, and I got a feeling we're gonna have a camera problem. I didn't think to, like, check my gear before, you know? So that's gonna be kind of neat. Kind of excited about that. That should be good. I'll loosen up as soon as we get situated with this. It's about to cut to black, at least down here. Guarantee the camera's not set up properly. So, that's gonna be interesting, but I'll see you guys back at the monitor. All right, here we go. I muted the mic. I muted the mic. I didn't want to be like dragging my code on the mic or whatever. No, we're good. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. No, I had the mic muted. We're good. Hell yeah! What? Attacked by pig ninjas? The hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Pig ninjas? Get out of here with that. Well, sometimes, yeah, it's pretty helpful. Oh. Oh, you know reading the mic. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna jump into the game. Here we go. Time to loosen up. So,
straighten up, Sterling.
Obviously a straighten up. So, I've got a... yeah, grab the back of the chair. Oh, fuck. I'm in the desert. Oh, that's right. I was fighting the world bosses, and, if I remember correctly, I was also about to tell you guys... Oh, there's the flexor. Oh. I was going to tell you guys about what I would like to see in Star Wars. Is that right? Oh. Is that Marty McFly? You're goddamn right it is. Hello? That's true. Yeah, hopefully the stream isn't assassinated by Disney counteragents this time. That was obviously a bummer. Okay, so we are here on sunny Tatooine, and I need to go back to Fleet. Not like need to, but I'm going to, you know what I mean. I'm excited. So tonight we're gonna be doing, is that true? To hide their numbers. Sons of bitches. Yeah, sons of bitches. They're not paying the proper tax for those water gourd seed things that they dig up. Terrible. 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 All right, so we've got a couple things on the docket tonight. One, I'm gonna jump into some PvP. Yeah. And then we're gonna be jumping into, I'm hoping, some 16-man operations. We're gonna be going through it story style too. We're gonna be going through all of the campaigns in SWTOR chronologically. We will be starting with veteran mode Eternity Vault. Yes, that's correct, Evo. Yep. That's right. So, when we do that, absolutely, I'd love for you guys to come. I would like to do 16-man. So, ideally, we have quite a few people. Oh, we both get healers. Now, they also get a tank, which is, you know, where? Well, I mean, we've only been live for a couple minutes. Let's give her some time. Let everyone settle in at their own schedule, right? Right now, though, oh, fuck, I meant to do that. But yeah, I've got, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
First team to destroy the other team wins each round.
Interesting.
Until the round's over.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good, we're back, we're good. She said she was going to be here. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time. We only just got started. There's no like, be here at this time on this day. We didn't do that, so she's good, she's good. All right. That was everything from the cup. Most everything else now lives in this mug, so hooray. On account of the spilling we mentioned. Okay. Oh, yeah, I did. Very strict, very, very strict. One of my very favorite things about what we have going on here is all the rules, you know? All the templates and the guidelines and the rules that everyone has to follow. That's really synonymous with the Cent Sterling stream is regulation. Absolutely. Yeah. My little high-pitched Marvin the Martian voice? I mean, it's hard to say why exactly it might remind you of that, but I can think of a couple reasons. 40K, there it is. So if anybody is not yet set up with their time zones and you know, or just let me know it's not gonna happen. You know, like tell me, you know, let me know that, who are we attacking? Is it this guy? That's who we're gonna attack? That's all right with me. I just gotta know. I just need to know. And just let me know so we can do that one. I want to do it. I want to do it soon. I need to do it. All right. And Polygamer, did I hear that you want to either heal or tank on this one? Is that right? Do you have characters available on both Imp and Pub factions? Ooh. Oh, we lost a DPS? God damn you, bad guys! God damn you to hell! I feel like this just isn't, we got one! We got one! We got one! Oh, and it was their tank! Oh, this is, what a day, huh? Inside? Okay. Well, that's perfectly chill with me. I'm going down here just to kind of change the heat. We have a lot of damage going on to, I believe, a healer. Is that right? Alright. 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 PG is easy. I don't know what that means. Is that like player character? I don't know. I'm not familiar with this PG that they're referring to. All right.
Born to kill frog dogs.
Oh, Polygamer. Oh, sure, yeah. I got you. I got you. That makes sense.
That rotworm was born to kill frog dogs.
I did a damage.
Rotworm.
Now I'm gonna get targeted. I don't know. It's up to you, man. Goodbye, taste buds on my tongue. I miss you already.
Next round's about to start.
Nice.
Ready, set,
When in doubt, go hybrid.
rack up some kills.
I feel like that could really be misused. Really. You're pretty fly for a Jedi. Nice. Nice. Why is that guy grayed out? Is he dead? For some reason? Shit. I guess we're gonna go after this guy. That's alright. Whatever, dude. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even care a little bit. Blammo, to quote the announcer. Oh, Baron Deathmark. Definitely playing favorites over here. Did he, like, go AFK in the prep zone? How do you do what happened? You don't care. Alright. Until the power goes out. Yeah, pretty much. Well, and that, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's just not a lot you can do. Oh, isn't that weekly? That's nice. Here you go. Enjoy. I should have tipped the healer. I should have tipped the healer! Did they heal? Oh, they did. I was looking at the wrong line. Just kidding. JK. Okay. Well, damn. We are, done with the daily and the weekly for PvP. I think, because I want to do, that's actually what it was. That's what it was. I just really hope no one would notice. Iacona is exactly correct. I even tweeted so much last night. I even quote that that haters would say I was just afeared of a hard mode R4. I'm so sorry, Iacona, and I have to pass my apologies on to Ronan as well for any efforts that were made to put that together. I wish I hadn't been so afraid that I cut power to half of Portland last night. Did Kitty Treats also disappear, or was she here? I don't know. I didn't actually talk to her. Did she lose power as well? Erica actually said in chat that she was without power as well. You think so? Okay, okay. So, however they drew the power lines, Erica was also out. Blame Disney? Not sure we're allowed to do that. They do. They have half the country's power. They needed a little bit more than half last night, so they had to take out part of Portland, and that's where the power outage came from. Nothing to do with the storms or people's poor decisions when it comes to driving. No. Disney. Got it. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Disney. Every time. That big D. Okay. Oh, it's not here, actually. I wanted to go here. Oh, no. It's Saturday. Did I buy Hypercrates? I did. Good job, me. So on top of it. Did I do it? Oh, shit, I did. Nice. Good job, me. Well done, me. Okay, so breaking this bitch down. I already have pants. Which one? Darklight Smooth Wolf, hello. Eclipse. Yeah, I know, it's a weird flex, but it's the only one I have. Yeah, I saw it. I mean, it's not going to come out till like 25, though, right? It's gonna be a minute. gonna be just a minute. All right. So I guess what I want to do is go over to... Hello! Vampire Man, hello. Are you online? You want an invite? Are we hooking up? Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna make it happen? I'm ready. How about you? To quote certain Spartans. All right, so... Did I hear that it was a... Windows 11 changed their format again. It's different now, which is pretty sweet. So... It's... Oh, Imperial Guild. Pardon. Excuse me. You're online now. Okay, cool. Cool. We go get you. While that's happening... We're gonna go over here. Over here. And... send an invite out. So good. So good. There are a couple mugs that I have that my hands fit into the actual handle for. But for the most part, my hands outgrew those at 12. Pretty cool. And so unless I hold it with, like, you know, my pinky out, which is definitely doable, but unless I'm planning on that, like with a saucer, I have to actually just grab the cup. I figured that's pretty common. Now, Sarah, you're going to be joining us tonight as well, isn't that right?
Yeah, meow.
Oh, shit. Are you all ready for any pub side healing?
Nope.
Ooh, imp side healing then. No?
No.
Oh.
I don't have an imp.
No, I know.
No, I'm running these fools through their Fallout Shelter quest. And then I have to heat up my coffee.
Oh.
Is it in the fridge?
It is. I put your coffee in the fridge.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to pet Cricket.
Just kidding. There we are. There it is. Are there any other characters that we're looking for? Vampire or otherwise? Join the guild.
It's taking forever because every room has 3 death claws in it.
Sure. I think I know that room. Or that mission. I remember it because every room had 3 death claws in it. It's pretty memorable.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just get him later. NBD. So I was thinking then, I forgot that Sarah only has... No problem. The pub side character. We're probably going to want to go pub side then. So I'm going to find a character on pub side that
You
is...
can do imp side.
Well, I want you to be there. So
Okay.
we're going to go pub side. So we'll do... I'm going to see who doesn't have the mission yet. Because I want to go through the plot too. Because to me... First of all, I fucking love the plot of the Operations of SWTOR. I love the plot of SWTOR. I think SWTOR is a great plot. I like it. It's pretty sweet. One of the things that people don't usually have time for... Oh, God, I love this shot. Speaking of loving SWTOR. Anyway. One of the things that people don't often have time for because they jump into a group. The group is ready to go. It's time to go. Group punches right into the operation. No context, no story, just go. You know, you had to wait for 7 other people to... If everyone was waiting all the time, nothing would get done. Right now, though, story time. Best thing for SWTOR to do is make rare drops like mounts like WoW does so people have shit to grind for. You know? They've done that, actually. Exactly, Shaka Khan, exactly. They have that. Yeah, like in the newest Operation Auto, there is an ultra rare set of wings. More of it. There actually are. It's just that most people don't care. And so I think that the big thing to do is to make them more impressive. Make more impressive drops. And in that, I completely agree with you. It's Valhalla, hello! Yes, lay it on me, what's going on? It's Valhalla. I want to know what's up. Talk to me, what's going on? 8-person mounts, oh, I want it. If you gotta pay per month, you gotta pay, like WoW, yes and no. Yes, there are options you only have when paying month for month. That's true. The no part of that is the grand majority of the game is available to anyone without paying. However, just like Shaka Khan says, if you want everything, including the most recent stuff, you do have to pay for it. But there's a lot to play, a lot. Days and days of in-game play. If you just want to try it out, get in there. Really, I mean, there's so much, weeks probably. If you were to do everything that you have access to without paying, weeks of play. Easily. There's a shitload for you to do. Yeah, maybe. Absolutely. Absolutely. And, as a side note, if you do decide to play, you want to be on the server Satil Sean, first. Second, let us get you in here so we can get you some extra experience and give you access to things like mounts and whatever. Join a guild, no expectations, you don't have to do anything. It's literally just for you. That's it. I just want your experience to be better. I get nothing out of it except knowing that you're having a better time. That's it. So. That's it. Do it. Do it. Do it. It's true. Also, make ample use of the Discord. Did you see how quickly everyone wanted to jump to your aid here? That doesn't change over in the Discord. The Discord is full of people who know way more than I do and love to help. So join the Discord right there. Thank you, D-Beck. Ask any question you have. There are people all over the world in the Discord. We're over like 600 people now, which is fucking crazy. And people love to help. So jump in, ask away. Enjoy. But also ask in the stream. I don't care. Ask whenever, wherever, like Shakira says. And I wanted to see...
Shakira does know a lot of things.
She knows at least that her hips don't lie.
If only
Poor
we
Shakira.
knew as much as Shakira did.
I don't know as much as Shakira. Sometimes I think, like, do my hips lie? She says no, I believe her, but... That was Shakira, right? I'm not
God,
crazy?
we need a shovel. Yeah.
I feel like that was. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But they're two. Those are two different songs.
Oh. Alright. Okay. I know about Hips Don't Lie. I know about She-Wolf.
Yeah. And the other one that you quoted is the Whenever, Wherever song.
Oh, that's actually the name of the song.
I don't know if that's the name of the song, but that is the chorus because it's whenever, wherever we're meant to be together, I'll be there, you'll be near. That's the deal, my dear.
Word. I didn't know. So wait. Isn't there also one about Africa? I'm trying to remember. I thought that the Whenever, Wherever was about Africa.
No. Africa is a different song.
I'm
Shakira
learning about...
has a lot of songs.
I'm, and how do I know anything about any of them? That's the weirdest part to me. So hold on.
Because they all played on the radio.
Is that right? And it was just steadily pounded into my head like a drum?
Why do I know the chorus for Whenever, Wherever?
Sure. Try Everything from Zootopia?
And then she had a single from the movie Zootopia.
Oh my god.
She was like a gazelle or something.
Thank the maker you stopped in. That's right. That's exactly right.
Why did I build this?
Do I know Baby Shark?
Waste of
Yes.
time.
At least I know about, like, the meme song. I think that's what you're talking about. I don't know of any other Baby Sharks, so... I'm confused as to what the problem is. It's kind of an annoying, repetitive song, right?
Yeah, it's just a song that kids like because it's annoying and repetitive.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Alright. I think I... You know what I could do is just look at the map. I think it's the one that I didn't go into, though, if I had to guess. Nope, it's a station. That's Denova. That's Hutta. What? Oh. Belsavis. There it is. You know, where it's been for the last decade. You know. Where I should, you know, without exception, with no excuse, know exactly where it is. Mm-hmm. What I'm trying to do now is make sure that I have a character that needs to, like, see the plot. I don't know if I do.
Why are you wandering around? Stop.
Pretty sure it's like this guy that you have to talk to if you haven't done it, so I'm guessing then I don't have the plot. Alright, logging out. Anything about Baby Shark?
What does this dog do? Who is this dog?
Who is your doggy and what does it do?
Yeah. Somehow, some of these fuckers still don't have weapons, which is confusing.
Let's see here. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. Sweet. Who's ready? Show me. Not quite ready. This might be a problem. Is Aggro ready? I could have sworn. Yeah, he's level 80. Maybe he doesn't. Yo, buddy, what's going on, man? I'm looking for a character that still needs to complete the Eternity Vault mission. And I doubt Aggro is one of them because he was like my primary tank for a while. So the odds of him still needing to do it are pretty low. It's hard to say.
This fizzy D-bag will not give me Nuka-Cola.
Oh. Bottle?
Yeah.
I've never thought of him as a fizzy D-bag before, but I suppose you're right.
He is right now.
Yeah. Bodhi says hi, Sarah.
Hello. His bitch-ass little friend is doing the moonwalk.
Yeah, that happens. That happens a lot. Okay, already done it over here.
The moonwalk thing it does.
You do?
Its legs are so noodly.
Yeah, it's like a standard American cartoon.
Yeah.
That's what it's based on, I believe.
Yeah, I don't like the way it moves. It freaks me out.
Boy, I guess. Boy. I don't actually have a lot of options. So I think what I have to do is see what we can do with Diddy here. I would say I would say it's gonna be hard to say. He's 79. What sort of... Are we pumped for the Harry Potter legacy? I mean... Maybe. I haven't really thought about it. I was generally excited, and then I kind of forgot about it. And now I'm back to... Hey, there she is. Did you lose power last night, too? No, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. You're totally fine.
You are fit for duty. Return to your
You didn't lose power? Oh, alright. Fine. Fine. Yes. It's D-Beck's birthday today, by the way, y'all. Not like a big deal, but it's kind of a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, super windy. Yeah. Erica lost power, so I figured it was a good chance that you did too, but I guess not.
Yeah, the wind came through and undid all of the leaf blowing that the guy who gets paid to come out and blow our leaves came out and did.
Yeah, we have
How
a...
is my storage maxed out?
We have a very good friend who's trans, and he loved Harry Potter. Loved Harry Potter, and it just broke his heart to hear her carry on the way she was. And so, I think he's probably in the same boat. Was excited about the premise, about the prospect, then sad. But, yeah. For me, I don't know. I just don't care enough about, I guess Harry Potter, which I like, but I also don't think my dollar does too much to vote. So, I'm not really particularly swayed one way or the other. I would say, though, that I'm busy enough, it's probably not going to be something I stream. That's for sure. Also, I definitely don't want to invite weird, politically charged conversation. That's going to be bizarre. Yeah. But, so Kitty Treats, are you ready to go? Are you, like, ready? Like, right now, like, ready? Vote Palpatine 2022. How about this? Don't vote Palpatine or else 2022.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't pirate the game if you want to play it.
Oh, wow. Really? Well, and our friend either didn't know, he's a huge Harry Potter fan. Enormous. So he either didn't know, or if I remember correctly, he always just kind of erred on the side of giving her the benefit of the doubt, even when, even past.
Yeah, because she had some weird stuff
Yeah,
in the Harry Potter books.
And he was like,
He was like, that's kind of weird.
And he's like,
then
but
she decided to start having opinions on Twitter.
Yeah, I think that is when she kind of started spelling it out, it kind of lost that one. Jar Jar Binks 22. But who's to say Jar Jar Binks and Palpatine aren't the same? Have we ever seen them in the same room? Except for that one time? I mean, really. Pretty much the same thing. What's up, Ronan? I wanted to say I feel bad about last night. For any efforts that you put forward to make last night happen, I feel bad. We lost power.
I don't know anything about James Corden, but people keep talking about him.
I've never seen James Corden. I have no idea. I hear he's British.
I don't know who he is.
I hear he's British. That's the most I got. That's all I know. I hear he's British.
Oh, it's okay. Get killed by the radroaches. I mean,
and by the way,
they're radroaches.
We do need an exclamation point Ronan and an exclamation point Kitty if we haven't already gotten Kitty. I think we did though. I'm not sure. I think we might have. Let's see. We did. We got Kitty already, so we're good there. There's the she's again. We do need a Ronan though. There we go. Thank you, D-Beck. Look at that. Putting in all this work on his birthday. My God. My God. All right. So, one thing
it's one roach.
I'll take things people used to say to cops for 200, Alex.
Dude, how is it such a bullet sponge? It is one fucking cockroach. 2 people couldn't kill it with souped up shotguns.
All right, so we need to go to. We need to go to our battle stations here. You're good. Just had a look when past. Oh, okay, so. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay. I got you. Okay. Awesome. Well, I'm kind of doing dailies first because I was hoping to get to level 80 on this character before we jumped in. But it's not like a big deal. If you're ready to go right now, we'll go right now. The reason is that I want to do the plot stuff and oh, okay. The reason is I want to do the plot stuff, and to show the plot stuff, I want to, oh, you're transferring photos. Well, that's buying me a little bit of time then. Perfect. If anybody wants to join me while I level up really fast, that's what I'm doing. I've done the main mission on most of my characters, and apparently all of my pub side level 80 characters, so... I intend to... Are these black? No, they're blue. Good. We need a friend. CZ dailies easy. Yeah, that's gonna be the next thing I do. I'm just gonna knock out some super easy, and there are more than just this, but some super easy, flashpoints, or, heroics. I don't know how many heroics it takes to level up anymore. I know it used to be very few. You used to be able to just do it, and, I think it was like 3 or 4, right? But it's not really the case anymore. I'm interested to see just what it takes. Yeah, and I have, I'm rested, and I have an XP boost on, and... Dude, come on. Don't be that guy. Thank you. And, you know, everything going for me. Alright. Let's see. Nice. Being pushed into all these guys. Very good. Who doesn't love that? But, Sarah, have you done the main plot for Eevee?
I don't think so.
Well, alright. You had your level 52 in a group doing dailies today, did some Coruscant. Oh, 56. Damn, nice. Damn, nice. That's good. I think it's gonna be a little bit different for level 79. So there's one, right? So completing one of them, okay, 20%. So could be that we just get through it with 5. That'd be nice. I think I got a bonus though, so we'll have to see. Sweet. Yeah, and unfortunately, we're kind of pushed into doing it on the pub side. Not that it's bad, it's just that Sarah, who I would like to have join us, only has a level 80 pub.
Clean up this mess.
You did good.
Alright, anytime, go ahead. Anytime, go ahead. Thank you. Beautiful work. And here's Ordman Teldon.
However,
Yeah.
can't let legalities interfere with the good of the people.
And I think I can still pick up the... No. So I'm going to go into here and get rid of this. Abandon, yep. And we should have... Wow, it happens in real time. Nice. Didn't have to close the window and open it. Kind of thought I would. Beautiful. So we got this pulled up. Voonderbear. 30% of the way done with the level after 3 and a bonus. Should be alright. Should be alright. I guess I didn't really need to go there. I already have all these. Oh well. First mission, enemies of the Republic. Okay. I'm also... Okay, someone was just here. Okay. We're gonna go over here. Knock out 10 of the simple guards. So if you guys don't know, the bonus on this one... do you have a level 80 pub side? That's kind of the determining factor.
Challenge. This is too easy.
You need a level 80 character pub side.
Then stay down.
But yeah, if you guys don't know, the super easy guys right outside the room here, they actually count.
Not even a challenge.
Well, that's not really almost 80, but unfortunately, no. You do have to be level 80. Yep. Okay.
Stay down.
And done.
But I'm glad it's done. I owe you one.
Okay, we're on the way. We're on the way. I wonder if this...
It's dead.
Probably not. Probably not. God, I hate this mission so much. They added in little fuckers that rush you. So you gotta wait for them to engage. Okay, then we come out here. Great. Disengaged. Now that they've been activated, we go through like this. Fuck them guys. Jesus Christ. Now, pick that up, I guess.
Got your back.
And
Too easy.
yeah, that's what I thought. I was wondering if you could actually get away from these guys. Apparently you can. Good. You just have to... And then, of course, you can't. It's so damn annoying. Like, they were like, no, 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 no. Y'all were just breezing through this starter world heroics. Like, nothing was going on. You know what we should do? Add some inescapable ads that pop up. That's what the people want. That's what the people need.
Been a challenge.
Alright. Oh no, I was stealthed. Come on. Come on, Boobala. Oh, cool. More inescapable baddies.
Clean up this mess.
Did we get all the inescapable baddies, or will there be more? Because I know some spawned in a moment ago when we crossed the threshold of the room. Looks like we got them. That's good. What's up? Spun Dance, how you doing? Right now, just kind of knocking out some of the missions here to get to level 50. Just got back into the game. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. We are currently... at least I am currently putting together my character for what's going to be some operations. We're going to be doing some you have to be level 80 for them. We're doing some pub side operations in chronological order. So we're going to go through Eternity Vault and Karagga's Palace today. Those are the two we're going to knock out. But I think we're ready to go pretty soon here. This isn't taking me too long.
Yeah, I'm done. With my bitches.
Yo, bitches is done.
Yeah.
Glorious day. Okay. Nice. They're super duper easy. It's kind of nice to have them. I do dislike the spawned in enemies. It's
Makes a big win for Republic security.
grumble, grumble, grumble kind of annoying. Not really annoying. It doesn't actually hurt me or anything like that. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a mild annoyance. Something I used to do really, really, really quickly, and now I have to do it kind of as obvious. Oh, for real? Oh, okay. Weird. Did you really? Oh, you guys saw us? That's pretty cool. Pretty interesting how that happened. I'm really confused, but you know, fuck it. I think. Oh, got him. Bye. There I go.
Fantastic. Now, I get a lawyer, embarrass the Senate if I have to.
Huh?
Gonthor Industries will be
He?
back up in no time.
Yeah, that's what I said. Sorry. Sarah was asking about something. Anyway, so that's that done. Great. I want to go back to fleet so I can select the heroics I want to pick up. Because I'm sure that CZ would be... Would that be enough? I don't know if that would be enough. The weekly, would it be enough? I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that going to be enough? I don't know. But there are a couple more out there that are pretty sweet. First of all, if we go to... Not that one. We can go to... Boy, I'm trying to remember which one of these there are. I haven't done it in a minute. Proof of treason. That's not it. That's one of them. That's one of them. We're just going to do those two on that planet. And we want to go to... Did this not get... Oh, because you can do it multiple times. That's right. We actually want to go to Hoth. We want tech diagrams. And we want signal jam. And we want prisoner extraction. That should be enough. 5 of them? That should be enough. That should be enough. So let's do Hoth first, because it has more missions. The white gray crystal looks pretty good with it. Sweet. Yeah, I imagine it would. Yeah. Oh, what a sweet. He ran away. He ran away. Is that what happened? He has so many toys.
He does.
What a wonderful... Oh, God! Hoth, Sarah, would you grab my sunglasses, please? Holy shit! I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know why I'm yelling. But I can tell you it makes me feel a little bit better about how blinding it is.
This is too easy.
Thank you, Toots. Yes, right there on top of me. That's Wunderbear. Thank you. Holy shit. Wow. God. Holy crap. All right. Ugh. Okay, that's better. Yeah, dude, I know. That's just too much. It's too much. Go ahead. Go ahead. You were, huh? Well, it's nice to know we were together. Did the sunglasses stuff. Really? That's kind of funny. It's that beam in the middle. I understand. I never thought of that one as that bright, but I understand. I get it. Oh, fuck. No, no. No, no. No, no. No, no. Dude, how in the fuck was he already on Shay? Like, he was already doing damage somehow? Fuck all of that. Alright. I mean, I guess. I never thought of that one as that bright, but, you know, like I said, it's like, to each their own. It could be also monitor differences. Yeah, no kidding. It's seriously so bright. There's no doubt.
Someone clean up this mess.
All right, so and here. Everybody wants Shay. Bay Vizsla is incredible, and we want Prisoner Escape. Also super duper easy. It's 2 heroics in this area. It's a breeze. Go to Prisoner Escape, and then with this one, it's one of the super fun ones where you can literally just run around boosting, right-clicking on people. You don't exit stealth to do it, so that counted. You don't even get off your mount to do it. That counted. And, let's see. Where is another one? I know there are several here. Actually, like, bothering my contact lenses. Getting there. That's 5, and there should be 1. Yeah, right over there. All right. All right. So close. Here we go. Could you look more from Oregon with that outfit? I do what I can, you know. I really try. It's what we do. Mountain Hardware.
Quick, hold up your coffee cup.
This one? It's just a regular coffee cup. Oh, because we drink a lot of coffee? Okay, gotcha.
It completes the look.
And then we're here with the trees. Beautiful trees on Alderaan.
Why couldn't my new nail polish come today?
I'm sorry, love.
How come it has to take 5 business days?
I'm really sorry. They have to brew it first. I know. I'm missing the beanie or the hat. That's true. I could order it from the Cent Sterling store, which is now fully up. Alright, so they're gonna do that. That's fine.
Yeah, you can buy stickers and shit from the store or whatever.
Which is another very Oregonian thing if I don't, thank you, D-Bag.
Stickers and shit?
Yeah, I don't know if that's, I guess, everywhere, but I know we do a lot of stickers and shit. TM.
Yeah, I would say I probably see more stickers on things here.
We do a lot of, sticker tagging.
Yeah.
On a boat, sure. Yeah.
I actually don't know where it's shipped from. It's made somewhere in the US.
Oh, I didn't bring Bay Vizsla out. God damn it.
brand I usually get is from Canada.
Is that where she's from?
Simply Nailogical?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Canadian.
How about that?
The Darcy lady I watch is also Canadian.
I don't know who. One of the McKinsey brothers? Who are they? I don't know who they are. Should I be offended? So if you guys don't know, on this mission, you can see a countdown right there. You can leave. You can leave. You don't have to be here the whole time. You can leave. Bye, Felicia. Look, the countdown is still on. Oh, really? Ooh. Ends it in a good way or ends it in a bad way? In a good way. In a good way. Is that right?
About time.
Instantly? Oh my god! Well, hey, look at that. That's pretty rad. Didn't know that. That's good to know. I figure I'll be okay here, though, because I have to, you know, do this anyway. Also, the way they like did the tagging in this, see how there's like one dude here? It's actually based on the number of the elites that you're killing guarding them. That's actually what counts for the prisoners. So if you're freeing prisoners, this guy counts as 2 prisoners. I'm dead! On account of not having a healer and not paying attention. Call a probe. Let's go! Old SCTV. Ooh. Rick Moranis played one of them. Oh, really? Okay. Alright. So, this, I'm hoping, will do it. I'm hoping this is gonna do it. I don't know. 3 more elites, and then...
What if it doesn't do it?
Those 2 were... those were 2 different ones? Oh, I don't know. Well, if it doesn't, I'll just go do one of the other ones. I don't know. I know that it definitely counts based off of the dudes.
Too easy.
Look, he's gone. But it wasn't until we were out of combat we got the 2. I don't know. I don't remember there being 2, but it could be there were. Now he's invisible? It could be. I wouldn't doubt it. I have no doubt. Things happen. We all know that. Things happen. Hello? No, I was on Hoth a second ago. And I actually forgot I had sunglasses on. But the vest is definitely just for fun. I was actually I was almost too hot when the stream started. I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Alright, that was it. Perfect. Okay. Alright, time to move some gear over and I'll be ready to go. My face is shaped so that aviators are the only sunglasses that I've seen that work for me. Everything else makes it look like I'm wearing sunglasses. I don't really know what that means, but when you see it, you know what I'm talking about, I promise you. It looks weird. Okay, so this is done. Sweet. You know, but dude, it's rough. It's rough.
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check.
Get out of here, bro.
Appreciate your business.
Hell of a party over here. Go ahead, take your time loading. Got nothing going on. Wow, I have almost... Yeah, okay. So I'm working on 600 of the locked supply crates alien research. Got a couple of them. Got a couple of these bad boys. Pretty sweet. Here are the stops. This week we're gonna give out a stop with every winner for the GG. Hello. I'm gonna be leaving in just a moment though. I have to kind of thing. Best tactical for Scrapper. I'm sure there are tacticals better, but I use the one that just lets you kind of freebie use the, I don't need any of this. I'm in the wrong place, dog. It's the one that, BRB, going to grab something, sounds great. It's the one that lets you use, Volatile Strike. I don't remember. I'll show you the one that I use. I don't remember. Hang on. Hang on. Hold on to your butts. Hold on. It is... I like to use this one. So it is Volatile Strike. So it's Volatile Strike, and I like it because of the super, super easy to use nature of it. It's so easy to use. And outside of that, I mean, it's Acid Lash. I think that is the best one. Yeah, Acid Lash is the best one. I don't think anybody actually argues about that. I just used the wrong one. I'm comfortable with that. It's okay. Because it provides like a dot, right? It does, what does it do exactly? I'm sure that I have it, and I'm sure that I could just read it. I don't know, let's see. Acid Lash, there it is. See how I knew exactly which one it was, too? Equip, Sucker Punch, damage, triggers, flechette rounds. Oh, wow, was it damage and refreshes duration? Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's so good. That's it. That's what it does. That's the best one. There you go. Yeah. Oh, I have another Volatile Strike. That's kind of cool. Which of these am I going to dump my shit into? This one. Hell yeah. I'm not sure how well that's going to go over. We'll have to see. No. Cool, no problem. And... oh, I was afraid of that. That's alright. What I'll do is, just kind of move everything over in the most expensive, inconvenient way possible. And,
Is there any other way to do it?
not right now, no.
Well, I just mean in general.
Oh, really? Is that true? Oh, in general? No, I'm not sure. I couldn't say. I only do things in the worst, longest way possible.
That's what I meant. I'm like, why would you do it any other way? I'm confused.
Yeah, that's home base for me. That's home base for me. The most exaggeratedly long way possible. So you only have the executive. So you need the emissary, the regular stop. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Oh, I already have one of these? No shit. So I didn't have to pull even my augment out? That's fine. It's fine. It's literally whatever, who cares? Okay. And also you, don't forget them. Oh my god, you guys were gonna let me forget them. Don't let me forget them. Okay. So that's that. That's that. I think that's that. Shutty! Oh, you already have it. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. It's perfect. Using that. That's the gun I'm gonna use. Hell yeah. All right, so you go in there. Wonder Bear. Wonder Bears. Good. Good. You're just gonna go there. Yep. That's how that is. That's where that is. Sweet. So, now you guys replace all of these things just like that. Just like that. And I'm pretty sure I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, all done. Sweet. Okay, so I'm ready to go. 331. Boom. I guess I should probably grab the other tactical. That's gonna help too. So, I'm ready. Do you guys want to start putting this bitch together right now? I think we should. Let me just break all it down. Okay. So, you're ready? Okay. So, well, we're gonna do a 16-man Eternity Vault hard mode. And Sarah, as soon as you're in, we'll be one person closer.
I'm loading in now.
There she is. Oh yeah, Janasa, you getting in here? Let's do it. I'm very, very excited. Who are you whispering? You're whispering Diddy. Diddy. D-I-T-T-I-E. Diddy. Not a lot. Just a little ditty. You guys haven't seen too much Diddy. Diddy was a character I made recently to redo the Scoundrel storyline, Smuggler storyline, because I love it so much. Oh, golly. Oh, golly. We are now in operations group. Oh, the birthday boy and Sarah, of course. Yeah. It's pretty sweet. I love the Smuggler. I find it to be wonderful. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, yes. And Polly, are you gonna be a tank on this one? Did I hear that correctly? Yeah, they're pretty serious, yeah. Nope, only have a tank campsite. Okay, I misunderstood. That's perfectly fine. I'm not sure how much we need a tank, but we'll see. Oh, that's true. Yeah, if you guys want to, that's a really good idea. So yeah, if you guys want to get one of those, absolutely do that. Invite sneaky treats. There we go. And Sarah, you're a healer. Is anybody else in this lineup a healer?
What is it, pumpkin dog?
Sing us all a little ditty. A little bitty. A little bitty. Gather round, humans. A little bitty. Just a little bitty. It's gonna be in the supplies quarter. I will take you there. I love this mount. Oh, y'all should also probably deeply consider getting a vaccination. Just because here on Fleet, people be trying to pop on you like it's their business. It's Diddy. D-I-T-T-I-E. A little ditty. Just a little ditty.
Stand by for examination and suggested
A little bitty. A little itty bitty ditty.
You are fit for duty. Return
Oh,
to
no, but I'll tell you what. You can go pick up a Cheldu mount should you desire to do that. I never did get that goddamn... I never did get them. Hang on. Never used it. Passed a lot of them out. Never used it. And, I agree completely, Sarah. Diddy. You're a little ditty about Diddy. Yeah, this over here is where you can find the kind of special mount missions. They're neat. I would say... It's not difficult. We could even, hell, what we could do is we could even set out to actually complete some of these in the stream. We have the means, we have the resources. We could actually set out doing that. Kind of neat. So the Aratech Night Scythe defeat the following operation bosses in veteran mode. So this requires us to beat EC, KP, and EV in veteran mode. Now, I don't know when we'd be doing EC, but I can tell you at least we'll definitely, as a group, have the opportunity. What the? Oh, okay. I don't know what I thought I saw. Anyway, yeah. AMD always keeps one. That's a good one. And decor. Yeah. I don't know when we'd be doing it. I can't say it would be soon, but it's a thing. Eventually. So we have. No, it's up to you what you do. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. I'm getting together our group. So anybody from chat, please feel free to speak up. Get in here. We have, I think, 8 DPS and 1 healer. Am I misrepresenting anybody from our lineup here? Everyone good? Is that correct? We need, I would say, at least 1 more healer. At least 1 more healer. You can do 2. Iacon is 4 DPS, which is why we're opening the door to anybody with any kind of a skill check. Okay, just making sure we were looking at the same thing. Very well. So I would say with all of these DPS, we'll be okay no matter what. I'm like half a DPS, so I mean it's like 60% of a DPS, I would say. I think that's fair. 60% of a DPS. So with that, I think I'm on my way. I'll be a real DPS soon. But for now, man, get there. All right. So we need more DPS. We need at least 1 more healer. We may ask you to heal. I don't know, so maybe. I don't want to say right away. But I'm going to open it up. And I'm not actually worried about a tank. Is that wrong of me? I really don't think I'm worried about it. If it comes down to it and we need it, I can always do it. But I really don't think we need it. We have several DPS with taunts in here. I mean, and I'm gonna put you up there in the tank spot just because you're gonna have a lot of threat. So, but yeah, I'm going to open it up to Fleet now. So please, if you're interested, don't debate, just jump in here, get it done. Yep. I guess I'm gonna say this. That's the one. And there we go. Oh, I don't think I have one. Oh, fuck. Bussy galore. We've played with Bussy before. They're wonderful. All right. No, there isn't one for Eevee. We're just kind of doing it because of the chronological business. Okay, so I put some feelers out, and we're gonna wait for our little group to get a little more populated. I always like to make my end game chat green. Just kind of makes it stand out a little more. Easier to see. Pretty much. Pretty much. No, I actually unironically just have puffy. It's actually red. I guess it does look red. You can see that it's red. I actually have unironic puffy red mountain hardware jackets and thick flannel shirts. Here in the Pacific Northwest, when you're born, they just hand them out. I have mine still. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. That's what we do. We just kind of stand in the wet amongst the trees and just kind of watch everyone else. That's what we do. Kind of neat. And then we sell hydroelectric power to the pitiful states around us. That's what we do. It's not... Look.
And make all the potatoes.
Yeah. We also make way more potatoes than Idaho, but we let Idaho have it because they have nothing else. That's a fact. Washington makes oodles more potatoes than Idaho, but like everyone knows Idaho and potatoes. We let them have it because they have nothing else going on, except for their enormous amount of KKK members. That's something they have, but they don't like to talk about that. We let them have potatoes. We let them have potatoes. That's true, by the way. So, I guess we'll just pump out again and do one, rip, and then fart, and then rip. Yes. Yep. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. A lot of northern Idaho is beautiful. Coeur d'Alene, beautiful. Most of it's not. Okay, well, we put it out there. I would say you forgot which stim is best for healer. Yeah, the one that's because as a healer, so there are two DPS ones, right? So one of them is the accuracy crit. Healers don't need that. The power and mastery one is the one you want. I love this gold little mount. It looks like a little bee. Look at it. Look at it. It's like a little bee. It's like riding a honeybee. Alright. Okay. We'll ask again. I think 3 healers is just fine, by the way. 3 healers should be just fine. Well, thanks. It'll be just a moment before we jump in. That just happens to be the one you're out of? What's this? I think I missed something. Oh, the mastery power. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, okay. I get you. Oh, did I take his 2.5 hours? That should be fine. I know. Well. Oh, that's very nice. I know everyone's super doing the Oh, you know, the world boss stuff for the feast. And,
You don't have time for an eternity vault.
I know. I know. It's also not a weekly, so kind of a thing. Thank you very much, Zero Cypher. Thank you very much. Would it shock you to know you're the very first person to say that today? Nobody else thought of it. It's incredible. Incredible. I'm surprised it took so long. It's true. I have a bell I ring. Darklight Smooth Wolf. Everyone has said that since I started. I just want Cypher to feel special. Don't tell him. No problem. No problem. Okay, so we want to ask again. Whoopsies. I already asked there, so it's time to ask. Oopsies. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. That's alright. We'll get the folks soon. $88 views per hour? Boy. That would be pretty intense, that's for sure. That would be pretty darn intense. Well, shoot. Yo, what's up? Scoundrel to Scoundrel. How you doing?
Meow meow. I'm actually painting my nails.
No doubt.
Occasionally, Sugar Snap does a little shimmy to... So she's not away from keyboard.
True, Yokona, true. True. Well, and if it comes down to it, we'll bust it down to story mode and then just do a story mode. Oh, yeah. It's good. Good. So, Bussy Galore's down. That's what I want to hear. They're kind of the person outside of our group here. Alright. So... Could be. Yeah, could be. Okay, there is the veteran mode. What is this? Oh, cool. That's really, really awesome, D-Beck. I hear you, Sneaky Treats. I hear you. Loud and clear. I agree, Desert Pixie. Okay. Let's see here. I'm waiting just a little bit longer. I want to make sure I'm not harassing Fleet. There's a difference. Cuteness Everdeen. Nice. I sandwiched their request. as much of a bummer as it is to have multiple requests going on. Definitely kind of nice to have a fleet chat with multiple op requests. I like that. It's nice. Well, okay, so frankly, I don't care too much. Actually, I'm gonna go pick up the story mission and do that while we're waiting. That way. Yep. Still need DPS. That way we can get that done. Hello. Ah, are you the only one who hasn't said anybody? Yeah, no, I mean, could be. That's true.
We'll never know.
I think it was for the gear that people wanted to do the hard mode thing. Honestly, I don't really care too much which one we do. It doesn't really matter too much. Yes, I don't have it yet. Nice. All right, here we go. So, I'm gonna pause the music. I'm gonna turn on the volume, and we're gonna go through the actual plot mission here. Hunting season. That's pretty close, yeah. Okay. We'll go with 35. 35 should be fine. We'll also go with music 80? I don't know. I haven't played with music on in a long time. Hunting wabbits? Yeah, dude. Alright, 40. And I'm actually just gonna go solo. I don't want to
Everything all right here?
Anyway.
Seems like there might be a problem.
Captain, we've never met, but I received your name from Master Sumali. I am Shoal Bestros, Chief Historian of the Jedi Council. I have a troubling situation on Belsavis, and your wisdom could prove helpful.
I thought the fighting on Belsavis had died down. What does the Council's historian want there?
I came to Belsavis to study the alien prison, and I've found references to a section called the Eternity Vault. The vault contained the greatest enemies of the ancient Rakata, and was said to be permanently sealed under thousands of tons of rock.
This Eternity Vault. You know where it is?
I suspect. The Imperials broke open a section of one of the glaciers.
A team disappeared. They found something called the
A
Eternity
sickness
Vault.
in the Force. We uncovered Rakata carvings that may shed light on our foe. They speak of a Rakata warlord imprisoned here. The Infernal One, who enslaved 1,000 worlds, who drowned the sea of stars in blood, so far as I can translate.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so let's go with what more do we know?
These carvings. What else do they say?
The legend mentions an army of ancient species united to defeat him. He was buried with his servants and his treasures. Gather your team, as many allies as you can find, and stop the Infernal One. I fear for our galaxy if he escapes.
What do I get in return?
I fear for the galaxy too, but that doesn't mean I'll save it for free.
I'm sure there will be adequate plunder in the vault, and if there isn't, the Order will repay you. Be cautious, please, and may the Force be with you.
Coordinates are attached to the message. I'll prepare a vessel to take you to the Eternity Vault once you've assembled a strike force. Alright. So, we're just about ready to assemble that strike force. Apparently there was no music there, so we're gonna go here and just kind of wait for the rest of the group to pop up. Alrighty. Okay. We have so close. Is the phase set to 16? Let's see. Not yet, I don't think. Nope, wrong one. Come on now. Silly bitch. There we go, I think I got it. There we go. Invite. Got a DPS. Okay. That's good. So we're at 12. That's good. And I think we are going to shoot for story mode just for the sake of speedy. Just getting through it quickly and, you know. I'm going to give it just a moment here. Just a moment. Then we're going to move on. 4 more. Just 4. 4. Hello? Hello? Scotty, how you doing? Can we get an exclamation point, Scotty? Scotty, you don't have anybody on a better server, do you? Something like, Steel Sean? Thank you, D-Bag. Thank you, Dark Less Smooth Wolf. Oh, well, that's wonderful. I don't suppose you want to join us for an Eternity Vault run, do you? We need a healer, if you have one. DPS. Whichever. Oh, yeah. Oh. Personally, I think that the Jedi Knight has a better story, but it really comes down to personal preference. Yeah. The Jedi Knight is pretty good, and it fits the actual plot of SWTOR better. The consular storyline is good. That's alright. The consular plot is good. It's just not like as action-packed. You actually learn a lot more about the actual goings-on, the world of SWTOR, of the Old Republic. You learn things about the origin of Tusken Raiders. You learn things about, I mean, it's all kinds of great stuff. It's just more, I would say, more lore based. Yeah. I think it might help if I say that we're only looking for 3 more. Yeah. No problem. What you doing back here, droid? Wheel? Okay. Yeah, again, more lore. A lot more lore. It's pretty good. I personally like it a lot, but I understand that some people don't. It's just not everyone's cup of tea. Okay. Yeah, if you wanted to phase in, there's some like plot, like a movie or whatever, little cutscene you could see. There you go. And let's ask again. Nope, no summon yet. Still looking for 3 more. I figure we'll search for 5 more minutes. If we don't get it in 5 minutes, we'll just pull the trigger with what we have. And, healer, alright. And, sweet. Gotta invite. Okay, there's our DPS. There's our healer. We're looking for 1 DPS. We're looking for 1 more DPS. And that should probably be good to go. Yep. And we'll pull the trigger regardless. And just, I mean, at the 50 mark, so 3 minutes. Yeah. Oh, just kidding. Took off. Never mind. He'll be back. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, we have Whiteleaf here. Whiteleaf is dope. We played with them before. So we're looking for 1. Looking for 1 more. And almost about 1.5 minutes, I'll pull the trigger. I'll actually get this ready, because I'm going to jump in with some classic DPS effort on HEV. %1 to go. Holy crap. I don't know when we last had like a real problem. I think it was right when we had the change from like 6.0 to 7.0. I think we had some trouble, but we got it. That was like the last time we actually had trouble, I think. The first boss can be the Annihilator droid can be troubling if you don't have a lot of DPS. If you have like really low DPS, a lot of fresh 80s, you can have some trouble. Okay, I say we head in. And I will summon. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Might have one now. Yeah. Okay, so Keung. Well, we got our other DPS. They're just whispered and they're gonna be on a different character. Alright. There we go. And here we go. So, this is the summon via flagship, and there we go. No weekly. But there we go, we're on our way. So, I'm gonna pause the music over here. And like I said, there's gonna be a little bit of a cutscene. We're shooting for plot for these, so don't anybody worry about watching the video. Enjoy.
Nav systems fully functional. Entering Belsavis
No.
atmosphere. Warning. Incoming fire from Eternity Vault defenses. Rakata energy signature. Shields failing. Proceed to escape pods and prepare for emergency landing.
So we were being attacked. That's kind of neat. Everybody abandoning. Hello. Everybody abandoning Diddy. Everybody! Okay. There we go. So I guess we're gonna drop this down to that again. I thought I remember that cutscene being a little bit longer, but that's alright. And, now we march through the snow. This way. This way. We had a party kind of take out the defenses already. Okay. As soon as everybody piles up, we're gonna be on our way. This is the first boss. We should be okay. Party of one, I figured. I thought as much. It's story mode. Frankly, we don't need much. All right, there we go.
Unauthorized life forms detected.
Oh, I should probably. I guess after combat's over. Ooh, it's been a while since I had that problem. I'm using the I'm using Hot Streak. I forget what it's called. It's the mount augmenting one.
Proximity violation.
Proximity violation? No.
Destruction is my purpose.
Guys, stop violating his proximity. He needs that. Or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. A little bit, yeah.
Tactics analyzed. Engaging storm protocols.
How you doing, Sarah?
Fine.
Very good.
Proximity violation.
Just to
Destruction is my
keep you
purpose.
aware of what's going on.
Armed with 24 distinct weapons technologies.
Iacona and foil, FQY, Thickwool are priorities. As far as damage goes.
Okay.
That's where a lot of it's consolidated. There are others who are very high, but that's, I think, fair to say that's where we have probably the most punch.
Is his name just Fuck Y'all?
It kind of seems like it. He has a lot of. If it's the same guy, I think it is. He has a lot of names very similar to that.
Oh, I died.
All right.
He has Wings of the Architect, so I'm not worried about him.
Well, you know, you want to make sure he's alive. You know.
Well, I do, but I've been watching his health, and he hasn't
fine.
budged for a long time.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I've seen his Wings of the Architect.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, there we go. We should be good. I mean, we have a lot of overlap. So we should be fine.
Are you gonna do the sneakies?
I'm gonna try.
Not knowing that I am the seed of destruction in their hearts. I am master of
You can come try too if you want. Chances are, I'm not gonna do it. Thank you. Oh golly, I don't want to be stealth though. I know that much. All right, here we go. So, normally, if you were doing the plot, you know, and you were going through, there's so many enemies. There are so many enemies, and they're all fucking champions. The whole way down. It's a huge damn mess. And so a while ago, some super cool folks figured out you could just make that roll if you needed to. You know, bypass a lot of it. And so that's what we do every goddamn time.
I don't think I've ever fought everything in Eternity Vault.
It's a long fight.
Yeah, I suppose that could be true.
No, it is. It's like an extra 30 minutes for real. All right, he's monologuing. Are you guys able to use the speeder? You guys should be good. Yeah. All right. It's seriously, it's so painful to do. Good. Yeah, so you basically just trigger the boss room. And then, oh, what do you mean? Everybody lands right here. Dude, there's no but fucking way you saw me. No.
You ran right through him.
He was mezzed.
Yeah, but you ran right through him.
He was mezzed. He was mezzed.
Well, now you're dezzed, so.
I know. It's fine.
I've never heard the noise that these dogs make before, and they sound like something out of
Drunk
Majora's
toucans.
Mask.
It's like drunk toucans.
They sound like the little Deku people.
Yeah. Deku, they're called. Yeah, the Deku people. The Deku, yeah. Up and away. Sweet. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. All right. On our way. So much on our way. Okay. Itty bitty ready check. Careful now. Any closer, you'll be pulling them. I think the group is ready. Let's do it. Yes. Blah 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 blah. You tell him. You tell him. So is gonna tell ya. Ow, there's some damage, huh? Alright, everybody run! Flee! Run for your lives! Time to go. Scalamoose, can you do the fandango? Pew pew, pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew. All right. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Nice. Get over here, Garge. You sack of shit. Thank you. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Didn't change my tactical again. Nice. Nice. All right. Fly, you fools. All right, time to go. Run. Doing okay. We've got it down to 60. What is this? Yeah, 53. Almost 50. Doing all right. Doing all right. Kilo. Let's try to drag him over here. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Dogs.
All right. Whoa. Hello.
That sucked.
Yeah, no kidding. Woo! That's a hell of a lot of bushwhack. Just squeezing out some more damage. Normally just fine. We just gotta make sure they make it back in one piece is all. All right. Doing okay. I love the change that we're about to see from
Nope.
from this lava. Time to go. Time to go. From the lava to the like kind of antechamber that we have ahead. It's like a huge, well, you'll see it. Come on, y'all. Whee!
I got caught on the ledge and I didn't fly away.
And we're gonna stay here, even if he starts to do the whole trembly thing. So everybody just stay here. Just do damage. Stay here. Just do damage. There you go. We got him. Alright. Alright. And now, we want to go that way. It's the western, or the eastern side. Eastern side of the map is where you want to go. We're headed east. And you can actually mount up in here, so do feel free. We're going to be splitting by frames here. Ooh, good call. Thank you. Thank you, former Space Invader. First time they say something, and look at this. So freaking helpful. Although, we do seem to already be engaged with some of the local wildlife.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm not even gonna close my inventory because you're completely correct. I would have forgotten again. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Thank you for that. Oh my god. There it is. Ah, beautiful. All right. Here we go. Technically, there's a bridge. Fuck the bridge. I'm just waiting for something to go terribly awry. It's not that I don't have a lot of confidence in everyone, it's just that more often than not, I see people whiff it. Go ahead. There you go, you got it, you got it. Nice. Oh, wait. Alrighty. So, again, we're splitting by frames. Left is north, right is south. Left is north, right is south. And if you need help, just, if you're with Iacona, you should be in the north, and if you're with me, you should be in the south. It looks like we have one person who's a little confused. It's okay, they got the spirit, and as long as we only have one person who's in the wrong area, I'm not terribly concerned. But it looks like we're golden. So, the way this works, we basically match these up. I think we're just about ready here. When we're in combat? I don't know if we're in combat over here.
I'm not in combat.
Same. Yeah, just go. We're fine.
I think it just thinks you're in combat.
Yeah, it's just drunk. That's okay. So these cylinders are going to rotate. As soon as they match the color on the outside, we click it. We're good. All right. Ooh, look at you guys. Ooh. Bottom's done. Bottom's almost done for us. So you can see we got all the reds. They clicked the button in the middle. That is exactly what we do. You rotate, and then when you lock it in, you hit this button, you're Gucci. There we go. Second one's done. On the harder variants, so in this case, we really only have one other option. The veteran mode. On the harder variants, we have a kind of a debuff that we carry around anytime you click it. It effectively keeps you from repeating. You can't push the button 2 times in a row effectively. And so you have to kind of coordinate. That is a pretty sick saber.
We solved our second one.
We're done on number 2 as well. Just chilling. Okay. Number 3's done for us.
We're done. We're on 4.
Oh! Wow. You guys ran ahead there, huh? Alright. Damn, we even get accolades? Come on. We're done. Holy fucking shit.
I think we have one more spin.
Oh, I thought you were done. No, we're done.
No.
We're
on the 4th one.
We're finished.
No, it was like the farthest away it could be.
That's all right.
I got one more rotation.
This is awesome. I love this. The you know, back to back here fighting the silly creatures meant to stop us and rack our hearts with fear. All right. And then don't forget to loot the box and then run for your life. So, this next little bit is a 1v1. It's you versus your opponent. If...
Should I be fighting my guy?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't last time.
No, it's all right. And we'll be okay. So.
This guy is my guy.
Everyone keep to their duel. No party buffs. No helping others. No healing. Just you and your new BFF. Period. Okay, if you have heals on, click them off. No, so that means like stack the deck, for example. Stack the deck is it's a party buff. No, bad, stop it. Do we have any? I haven't looked yet, but do we have any Watchmen, any sense? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. I honestly haven't looked, but I don't think we do. That's pretty funny. Okay. So, everybody has their partner. Everybody ready to dance? I'll take, let's see. I'll take that one. Perfect. There's the ready check. Sweet. Beautiful. Here we go. Rude. Dude. With an attitude. Oh, I didn't pick it up again. My bad. Alrighty. Now, of course, if you're familiar with the exceptions to the rule, so like if you know about how it is you can affect somebody else's duel, then of course you can. But if you're not acutely familiar with what's necessary for that, then stay the hell away from everybody else. Hell yeah, got him. We're done. Perfect. So sexual. So sexual. Well done. God damn, well done. Oh. Ah, clinical. Look at you sexy motherfuckers. Well done. Okay, so for this one, I'm just gonna say this in the chat here. If everybody, I'm assuming everybody knows what they're doing here. Lolan, hello. So the way this one works is like this. We fight Soa. He's a bit of an asshole, and he throws a temper tantrum when things aren't going the way he wants. He throws a temper tantrum, and it's just no. And it's such a big deal, the ground falls away. I hate it when that happens. Whenever I throw a tantrum, when Soa does it, he makes the ground fall away. It is imperative that you get to the outermost ring of this arena when that happens. You'll hear me say it, you'll see Soa encase himself in a blue cocoon of no touchy, and you need to run. You run to the outermost ring of these concentric rings that make up this platform. So, outermost ring. That's thing number one. Thing the second. Make sure, if you're able, that it is the western side of the outermost ring. The western side of the outermost ring. Because we are all going to go down together. Some people, what they hear when I say that is that we're gonna go down separately, so I'm just gonna make sure I say it again. Together! We're gonna go down together! As a unit! Together! We're gonna go down as one unit! Together! Okay, alright. I think we heard it that time. And then we repeat that whole the whole thing again in just a little bit, alright? So, it's that, then it's that again, and then we do a little bit different on the bottom, but we're not gonna get into it. That's enough, that's enough. That's enough. All right, the group is ready. Let's fuck. It's sent, Sterling. Pretty much. That's right. What's better, C-E-N-T, S-E-N-T, or S-C-E-N-T? Yeah, that's right. This guy's over here ruling 1,000 worlds. Something about a crown. Okay, run. Flee for your life. Western side. Let's go. Alrighty then. Beautiful. Yeah, nice. Okay. So, here we are. Look at us all. Look at us. So beautiful. So beautiful. Here we go. Make Fitty proud. Move as a G unit. Make Fitty proud. Here we go. Down here. Here we go. Then down here. Here we go. Hell yeah. Doing good. Doing good. And then we group up for AoE heals. So good. So good. All right. Look at that. First tier descent completed. Wow. Wow. Like you knew what you were doing the whole time. Beautiful. Now, if Soa decides to throw balls at you, what do? In your everyday life, it's nothing different than right now. Just like real life. When you see balls flying at your face, you take them to the face. Just like real life, just like your everyday. It's no different. Same thing here with Soa. You see balls flying at your face, take it right to the face. Same thing with Soa's balls. He has these magical energy balls that he throws at you, you take them to the face.
Also mind trap.
That's the next thing we're gonna talk about.
Not me, but in general.
No, in general. So you're gonna see, look at this, balls. Now here's the deal, they're meant for everyone. I remind you of Ryan Reynolds. Oh, that's lovely. So look, get to the outermost ring, and I think thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I was so fucking lucky.
I saw you drop. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. So as you take those balls to the face, remember, the balls aren't always meant for you. Sometimes people, so in this case, intend balls for a specific person, a loved one perhaps. So keep in mind,
welcome to the clan, warrior.
Thank you very much. Glad to have you in. If you see an alert pop up on screen that's like, hey, I want you to have my balls. Keep that in mind. That's between SOA and that person. Let them have what they'll have. You stay out of it. But if that person is you, take it to the face. Take it to the face. All right. So, we're on Descent the Second. If we get down there, and we're able to, we'll be able to pick up our missing home skillets. That'll be lovely.
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
Thank you very much, Streamlabs. I thought I fixed that. Seems I was incorrect. That's always nice.
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
And thank you, Arco. Yes.
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
Yes, Streamlabs. I know no one was paying attention to you, and somehow you've made it all about you. Isn't that nice? I'm not seeing them. I'm not seeing them here.
Usually when they fall, they're like in the ground.
A lot of times.
Welcome to the clan, warrior.
Dear Lord! Oh my God, Streamlabs. So this is the other element we need to talk about. This mine trap right here, this little holographic obelisk. That's super duper duper important because it means one of our comrades is out of commission. You got to bring him back. So, Iacona lowered SOA under the obelisk he was tossing around, like you do, and it did enough damage to his shield that he's vulnerable. We got a mine trap again, and we're ready. Iacona, you want to be out of that circle. Super important. So you can see here. So, Treats, you've been targeted. Take the balls to the face. And here we go.
Oh, I've been mine trapped.
And he's dead. Congratulations, you guys. We did it.
Woo.
I was new, so was a bitch. Okay. That's so excellent. And by the way, did you mail? Yeah, we're following. Okay. You guys, incredible work. Incredible work.
SOA didn't give me shit.
Yeah. Well, so is kind of an asshole.
He's a dick. Alright. He's a butthole.
Mm-hmm. Are we able to get... I don't see them anywhere. Are they in the leva? I don't see them.
They're probably in the lava.
Huh?
A lot of times they can see themselves on the screen, but we can't see them.
Yeah, I don't know where they are. Oh, you were in the floor. Well, often what you can do, and I don't know if this is going to happen for you this time, you can res back to the beginning of the map, take the speeder all the way here, and then just yeet yourself from some of the upper floors here, and then you'll be able to loot. Often that's the case, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, there's never been a glitch in SWTOR, never will be, period. But, we can just make pretend. We can just make pretend. So, that was the first. Bug free, bug free, bug free. It's okay. But yeah, that's, that was Eternity Vault. Congratulations, first timers. That's alright. It's perfectly natural to have pain for a day or two. That's okay. A little bit of bleeding is also nothing to be alarmed about. You'll be just fine in about 2 days. It's important, though. It's important to remember that, it's nothing to be worried about. Just about everybody goes through an EV for the very first time, and I hope yours was special. I know it was special for me. Hmm? Hmm? No, it's okay. It's good. Okay. So, we've got, that one done. Now, chronologically, the next one that we're going to be knocking out, and I'm hoping to do that, like, soon. Over on the imp side, I think. Sarah, are you planning on doing another one?
I can if you want.
Well, of course I want. We could do an 8-man, seeing as it was pretty difficult to rustle up a, 16-man. We could do an 8-man. We could do Karagga's Palace story mode. Oh, I got that. Oh, you know what? It's your very first time. Sneaky treats. Let's give you this. I have 1 billion of them. I used to do this with, oh my god. Now? No problem. Yeah. Alright, get in here. Yeet yourself. Where they at? Where they at? I heard it over here. There it is. Nice. Anybody else yeeting themselves? Yeah, if we have somebody in the pub guild, we should be able to pull you in now. Alright. Well, I think then... I think we're just about good. So, yeah. Taking a break from Guild Wars 2, had some bad experiences. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Gear. Is that what it was? Don't forget to speak to the guy again to finish the story. True that. I have returned to this dude. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. First of all.
This one's pretty nice.
This is pretty good. But you don't have to pay for it. There is a shitload to do in SWTOR without paying for it. You can really get an idea whether or not you're gonna like it. There are seriously like several days worth of free content without playing. Really, you're gonna go so long without bumping into like a ceiling. It is the best deal out there. It's seriously days of play without paying a cent. So don't even worry about a sub. Just download it, play it. Oh yeah, and if you ever played Knights of the Old Republic, oh yeah. So, what I'm gonna do is head back and do some story stuff, and then we're gonna start assembling for, I think, an 8-man, just because, again, yeah, there's seriously days of content. I don't want to say a full week. No, it'll be on the pub side, because we're gonna have Sarah involved, and she only really has the one character.
I don't have anybody on the pub side, or imp side. That's a high enough level.
Yeah. Alright.
They're all wee babies.
They're wee babes. So we're gonna go there, music there.
I've spent so much time calling it the dog laundry that when I went to go search for it, I was like, what do you actually call these places where you bring your pets to wash yourself?
That's what I've always called them. Alright.
Dog laundries?
I'm relieved to see you return intact. The destruction of your transport had us fearing the worst.
Hey, when you search dog laundry, it comes up anyway.
It called to us with its dying words. We heard everything. We met an incomprehensible power.
These look like
May
some
have
happy
saved the whole
dogs.
galaxy.
Oh, it's right next to Perfect Cup Espresso?
It's another day, another job.
I figured it might be good for some laughs.
Regardless, I'm glad you were here. Your victory today won't bring you glory, nor will it change the march of the Empire.
Why not?
But nobler deeds are rarely seen. Yet the Eternity Vault remains. Let us
Oh
hope
no,
we've seen
this
the worst
dog
of its
laundry
prisoners.
website isn't secure. Also, it won't load.
Thanks. Yes, thank you. Beautiful. Okay, so that was great, I guess. We're back to it. So I'm thinking with, I don't know, as soon as you guys are ready, we could actually just kind of keep the crew we have right now. Unless you guys have any objections. I mean, it's kind of that. So, what? Do I not have the,
Oh, Petco does it too. Weird.
Yeah. They have a whole grooming area.
Well, I mean, like, the last time I went in, they,
Oh god, yep, I need to,
You have to enable JavaScript? What the fuck are you talking about?
Are we still using JavaScript as a people? Is that a thing still?
Apparently it is for that website. I actually can't go to this dog grooming website because their JavaScript is fucked up.
I know we
So,
are, by the way.
Google's like, I don't know about that.
Alright. I guess I can get behind that.
But they've been open for 10 plus years, and they have a lot of window art, so I think I can take Cricket there.
A lot of window art. That's what really seals the deal. How pretty is the store?
Great to see.
They got a lot of cartoon dogs on there.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And there's a lot of pictures of people's pets, all nice and fluffy from their groomings on the Google reviews.
This game has hundreds of mounts. In fact, this Wednesday I'm going to be giving away a very special mount. A mount that you can only get under certain circumstances. I happen to have stolen one of the activation codes for one of these mounts. And, and Opal didn't know. But if we have anybody around...
Sarah's don't tell me lies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we do. Let's see. I'm sailing away. Yeah, see, look, now they're really sorry. I'm trying to think about... I guess I spent my tech fragments. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm just gonna head over to Karagga's palace. That's the next one we're gonna do. Are you up for that? Kitty treats, are you good with that? I don't want to like push you. If you're not up for it, we can always do it later. Yep, cool. Cool. So we have one healer. Thank you. Huh. Alright. Oh. Ooh, is there anything you should about character creation? Not really, no. So I guess there actually kind of is. Kind of. I would say that the kind of important thing to remember is that for your factions, the important thing is your story. That's really the important thing. You can effectively divide all playstyles into one of two categories: tech and force. And so you have tech-based, like a scoundrel. Think Han Solo, that's what I'm using. Think like effectively a clone trooper, or if you think about it like kind of like a beefed up stormtrooper, or like a Mandalorian bounty hunter, right? You're going to be thinking that more like tech, right? So do I, Kitty Treats, so do I. And yeah, I like it too. Really, it's just dope. But think of it like tech and force playstyles. You can do all of the playstyles on either Imperial or Republic, so don't let that steer you. It's about the story you want to play. There are 4 primary quests on the Republic, 4 primary quests on the Imperial, and while you can't queue cross-faction, again, you can be a Sith, like, you know, think of it like practicing the Sith religion, personally, while going through the Jedi Knight storyline from like an actual plot way. So don't let that sway you. It's all about your personal story you want to do. So, Public, Imperial, that's on you. And if you're looking for a guild, think of it as a starter guild if you want, or you can stay with it as long as you want. Just pick a faction and let us know the name of your character. We'll pick you up. There's some benefits like free experience, like 15% more experience just for being in the guild. It's pretty sweet. It's kind of it. It's pretty sweet. So, but there's no pressure. Don't worry about it. If you want to go with someone else, just do it. No. It's just about the story. Just about the story. And everybody has a good and bad meter, so it's that too. So we're gonna be doing. Actually, I don't need to do that, I guess. Yeah, companions are also super important. Super duper important. Sarah, I believe you're our only healer here.
Okay.
But we should be fine. We really have some very good folks here, so. I'm gonna hit the group summon. I believe I organized this into. Oh, there we go. No, stop it. There we go. 8-player story. Just to reset the phase. Oh no, it's already reset, so we're golden. We're golden. And this is the plot. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. What's kind of funny is that you don't actually hear him in a lot of other stuff. At least not that I've recognized. The female smuggler, the Sheila smuggler, she's a very well-known voice actor. She's in a lot of stuff. She's fantastic. But they did a great job with both of the smugglers. Now, my advice to you, by the way, if you picked up that mission, you need to go back upstairs. This is so important, and I wish they did it to help groups that were doing this over and over and over and over. You want to go back upstairs. You need to talk to this guy. I can't, it's quite silly, but if you're doing the plot mission, and I recommend you do, you go back up, you take the transport up. Oh, you know what? Actually, hang on. Hold on. No. All right.
Captain Hart?
We're gonna, hang on. We're also gonna bring some music in. Pause this music. Here we go. Might have crashed, that's all right. We'll wait for you. I'm gonna do the plot here, so we'll have a chance to get you going again.
Captain Harden?
Come, let's get on with this. A few Hutt ships move into the Viren system, neutral territory, and we're supposed to drop everything and investigate. Can't say I understand the Chancellor's concern. Hutts are crooks and schemers, not warriors. Not like the imps. This crew signed up to smash every Sith lover from here to the Outer Rim, and instead, we're chasing a pack of glorified bandits.
Why would they do that? Why would the Hutts leave their space, encroaching in on Republic territory?
You've got a special mission from the Supreme Chancellor of the Republic. That doesn't happen every day.
I'm more interested in what I'm doing than who's telling me to do it. Derev, get us moving. Objective? Alpha. Viren system.
Aye, sir.
Zola, do we have the Chancellor patched in?
Yes, sir. As soon as we drop out of hyperspace, the Chancellor will have a direct link to observe the operation.
My orders were very clear. Once we find the cartel's goons, I just run the ship. You're the ones calling the shots. You ready?
We're about to find out.
Arriving at Objective Alpha, sir.
Rev, report.
Multiple Hut frigates, all with shields and weapons charged. Local defenders are already in retreat. The Huts are just picking off stragglers. This battle is over, sir.
Pull us back. We don't want to be seen as hostile.
Pull us around, Terev. Half thrust away. All shields and weapon batteries align aft.
Sir, transmission coming in. The Huts have spotted us.
You made a mistake coming here. Continue your course and leave immediately. This is Hut Cartel territory.
Just how long has this been Hut Cartel territory?
That isn't important. We are here to carry out the will of Karagga the Unyielding, supreme mogul of the Hut Cartel. Karagga commanded us to seize this territory, so we have. Now leave.
You've done your work here.
Welcome to the
well go
clan
too.
warrior.
We're not going anywhere.
Sola, contact the Chancellor.
I saw everything. It's exactly what I feared. Coordinated, cartel-approved military actions. Karagga the Hutt had better have a good explanation. Set course for Hutta, Captain. Your guests are going to have a word with the head of the Hutt cartel.
Well,
I want to know exactly what he's planning.
Karagga may not be interested in talking, especially if he actually is planning something.
Refusing to talk to you would be an answer on its own.
Yes, it
I
does.
won't pull
You want to be on
forces from
Satil
the front
Shan.
lines without more information. Speak to Karagga. Be respectful, but firm. The Republic doesn't need another enemy. But we won't ignore what's happening here.
Respectful
I'll have my
yet
best pilot
firm.
shuttle you down to Karagga's palace as soon as we're in range of Hutta.
Good luck, and may the Force be with you.
No, I figured, hey, we got some new folks doing it for the very first time. A lot of people have never seen the cutscenes to a lot of these operations because what's the very first thing you see when you join up with a group you don't know? Spacebar, please. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody jumps in. They don't know what the hell they're doing this for. A lot of people don't know that this is the start, well, part of the very beginning of events that chain all the way through most of the operations in SWTOR. Most people don't know. They just think, oh, it's Hutta. One of those huts at it again. What the hell ever. There's more to it. There's more to it. Now, as far as certain individuals wearing certain colored pants, well, we'll just have to see. Who am I to say who's wearing what kind of pants? I don't know. Maybe someone's wearing blue pants. That's what I'm wearing now. Now, I understand the Deadpool quote. I love it. I love it. I love Deadpool. But, you know, we have to, I don't know. I mean, we're supposed to be firm with him. The Supreme Chancellor, who, by the way, is doing very well for herself. She was a part of the, you know, kind of rehabilitation project that was going on, Balmora. No, Taurus, the Taurus rehabilitation program, and appears to have elevated beyond her capabilities, but that's a little bit of personal feedback. But yeah, maybe we do have some individuals wearing some brown colored pants up here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. So nice of all the people who are farming this to kind of remove most of the baddies for us. It's pretty handy. They farmed it so much, the developers went through and cut away most of the bad guys who populated this area, so we can just skip the first couple people. Kinda nice. Oh, and if you have Iacona on your team, you can also just skip them as well, because it killed them. So, here we go. Yep. All the way up? Yeah, all the way up. That's nice. So this is us being very polite yet firm with Karagga. Very nice. Very nice. I would definitely say...
You have
enter the colossal presence of the almighty Karagga the
Wow, I pointed the shit out of that door.
Republic scum. First you trespass on our newest territories, and then you invade my home. You see, he dropped us down here. He's a little bit afraid. He knows what's going on. He'd best be afraid. So this is a lot of fun. Literally no tank necessary. That's all right. That's okay. Looks like we're just about there, and we're there. Okay. So, classic hut maneuver. We go in for some polite yet firm conversation, and he drops us into his pit with his beasties. Sure. Okay. Alright. Pretty standard stuff. Pretty standard stuff. Accidentally closed the cage on his Rancor. Not sure that's supposed to happen.
That's fine. Just walked through it.
It's okay.
I don't give a fuck.
It's fine. He doesn't give a shit. This guy doesn't even have a loot table. He hit his head so hard on that damn grate. Doesn't even know he's supposed to attack one person. What an idiot. Biggest thing to worry about here is that because there is no boss, or there is no tank per se, you just kind of have to watch out. He's gonna randomly look at you. And that means when he randomly looks at you to do a big ass swipe, you want to make sure that you're on the inside. Because if he swipes at you and sends you flying, you can just fall into the ooze around the outside. You don't want that. Also, that random musician who just fell in, that's no good. If he eats that, well, you know, music is really important, obviously. When he randomly eats a musician, he feels that importance flowing through him, and he gets an insane buff that will fuck us all up, so we need to make sure that we kill him. Nice. Got him. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. Some casual murdering of a Rancor. Got some AoE damage out here. Sarah, how we doing?
Okay so far.
Good. Yeah. Got another hooligan over here. Got him. Sweet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we did. I thought he ate him. He didn't. We're good. Yeah. There is music playing. We just can't hear it because of suck. I'm not sure why. That's that big swipe I mentioned. He looks at you with that. You're too close to the edge. You're into the kiddie pool. Gamorrean, Bobby, Wooby. Thank you. And he's dead. He's gone, just like that. Now, normally, that fight takes too damn long. Yeah, it's the Mountain Dew with you. I'm gonna. There we go. Sweet. Alright, here we go. No, wait for me! Cool, cool. Yeah, I would say if I were Karagga and I just yeeted my diplomatic guests into a Rancor pit and then they shoved various parts of the Rancor up inside of itself, I'd put my brown pants on. You don't want people knowing. Hey, guys in the next room, get over here. We don't want anyone missing out. That's
Oh, no
a
thanks.
lot of frames per second. That's so many.
It's so many frames per second, my music is cutting out.
It's okay, Sarah. You only have a 3060. You think you broke it?
I don't. I don't know. It's something with SWTOR. It cuts the volume every once in a
I
while.
swear it's one of your hotkeys. You know, like it's somehow attached to something.
I don't know, because I only use the buttons on my mouse and then WASD. That's it.
All right, so we got the bounty bros in here. The super important thing with this fight is that they die roughly the same time, and also there's going to be a carbonizing bot that's going to come in and freeze Iacona or whoever has threat. You know, whoever. And whenever that happens, we need to kill the bot right away. That's super duper important.
They're gonna be real Australian.
They are. They're gonna be so Australian. They're gonna spend some time over at Melbourne.
Not as mad as me.
It's gonna be great. You know, it's actually hard for me to put the R in Melbourne, just because I know how it's supposed to be said. I have to think about where it's supposed to be, you know?
Time for plan B.
What? I like plan C.
Plan D?
Plan D.
There's the bot. Bot's right there. Go action, kill it. Nice job. The dingoes will eat your baby. That's actually a super sad story. Never mind. Bot's dead. It died. It's gone. Alright. We need to shore up the damage here. Again, dying at roughly the same time is super helpful. So we gotta make sure that we come on over here. Oh, he's dead. Well, you know, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Get the little one. They're all little. Or whatever he says. He's dead. We did it. Oh, look at that. Nice job, you guys. Nice job. Nice job.
Did you give me anything useful? Fucking no.
Must kill just this Gamorrean right here. He's like the Viceroy in episode 1. For some reason, killing him kills all the bots. No one knows why, but if you look at your screen, you'll see they did all die. Just jump. Go ahead. Just, you know, make sure you heal. Does anyone know why, except for lazy writing, the Viceroy being captured automatically disables all the battle droids? Or the command ship being destroyed? Were they all like tethered in or something? That was weird. I swear to God we weren't around the corner yet. I don't know what happened. That's what it was. They were just kind of slaved into it. Alright. I'm dying apparently. Awfully reckless. Okay. They're all just slave to the ship. Okay. I mean, the obvious reason is lazy writing, but that seems like the plot reason, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I'm actually okay with it. If you think about it, the Trade Federation probably didn't think that they would need to have like an active military that was going to need to like survive, you know. Yeah, exactly. Nemoidians never learn. True. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. That's alright. I actually don't have a problem with that one. Of all the things in episode 1 that are terrible, that's actually not one of the ones that I like hate. And I don't hate that one. Oh, there he goes. Pfft. Always. Never. Oh, really? Okay, we'll go to this guy.
Thank you.
That's what they
Alright,
do.
I'm stunned.
We all are. Use your defensives, ladies and gentlemen. This is a rough one. This pull is kind of stupid. Nice job.
Our gracious host grows weary. All guests are advised to prepare for the conclusion of these unrivaled festivities.
Hang on. It's happening. It's just happening slowly. Kid, you got an echo? Excellent. Come on now. Come on. Okay, we got it. You wrecked a guard with a stick. Yo, what's up, Michael? How you doing? Right now, we're throwing down over here at Karagga's palace. You lost friend? No! That sounds bad.
Excuse me, who is doing damage to me?
Okay. Oh, really? Someone made an edit about you?
Game, chill.
That's pretty wild. Whoa. Oh, yeah. You got banned because someone made edit about you. That's very intriguing to me. They made an edit about you? Banned from what? Banned from SWTOR? Banned from Reddit? Banned from... Yeah, from Twitter? That's kind of hard these days. What's going on? Where'd you get banned from? I'm confused. I'm way more worried about dying from this guy than I am about dying from Sir Claps back there. No. Alright. So this fight sucks. Not because it's like hard. It's just
forever.
The most boring fight in the game. Yeah, it just sucks. What I'll say is this. We're gonna be fighting over there at the door. Just keep fighting him. This guy will occasionally clap so hard that it'll stir up dust behind him. You guys saw his booty meat back there. Dude has cake for days. And it'll eventually just shatter the air around us so much that it'll kick up a dust storm. Just kind of move. Like, it doesn't hurt you, you just do less damage. Your accuracy gets lowered a lot. That's it. That's the whole fight. That's it. Yeah, pretty much. You just assign your buttons, and then eventually, if you're looking at someone, you can just go. So, like, if you, like right now, I have my buttons hotkeyed to my mouse, for example, and I have this enemy highlighted. You can use tab to shift between enemies, and I'm just pushing the buttons that align with how I've set them up. You can find your preferences by going to settings, preferences, and then down here along the bottom, the key bindings are going to be where you find all of those.
Wow. I'm glad you have the time to show that. Because
Yeah.
this fight lasts forever and sucks.
No, that's it. I just have the time because, you know, honestly, our damage here is pretty high. Isn't working. It's on. Yeah, I would say the tab is probably the best. Are you able to tab into people? Honestly, depending on who you go with, you're gonna have some trouble. It's gonna take a lot of discipline to learn how to not just start leaping to bitches if you're like a Jedi Knight or a warrior. Nope. Oh, interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, I would say definitely then go into your settings, go into preferences, key bindings, and then under your targeting, just really target, set focus target. Not so important yet, but target next enemy. Super. Sith boy? Fuck yeah. Get it.
Nope.
Get it.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Troubles?
Yeah. I'm not managing my energy well.
Don't worry, Iacona. I'm gonna drop some slow release med pack on you. And Theodo over here. Alright. There we go, he's dead. Lovely. Cool. Okay.
I have to remember how to be good at healing.
Yeah.
Group up in this corner.
So we do. LOS. Ow. Okay. Sweet. On the way.
Oh, running into the wall.
Everybody group up. Right here, right here, right here.
Kitty treats, come back!
I need it, thank you. Thank you, Bussy. Your name is hilarious and the help is appreciated. Bussy galore. I know we played with you before. I was, oh, for sure, for sure. The name is just so amazing. Okay, so here we go. Do we have any ranged DPS? I'm not even sure that we do. No, of course not. We have a mercenary. Actually, yeah. So, Mr. Merc, yeah, would you mind being in charge of the button? Draven. That's true, that's true. Thank you, Draven. Okay, so Draven's gonna be on the button. Everybody else down here. Oh, it's Sarah's. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, well. I think the best thing to do is to have everybody right here. I mean, this is probably gonna be the best thing. I think so, except Sarah.
Yeah.
Everybody right here. I think it's just gonna be the best move. Unless you have a personal preference, I think it's gonna be the best move. Just to make sure he's not wandering around, just to make sure if somebody steals thread or whatever, he doesn't go on a journey. It's probably just the best thing. And you do want to be right up close, right inside everybody's cell space, because there's a fire jet that gets emitted from this, and you don't want to be in that. So I do think if you wouldn't mind, Ceres, there's a button at the back. That console back there, I'm yelling like you're further away. You want to make sure you hit that button first. So head on back there, Ceres. Flick the switch, and then you can come around and start with the ignition button. Excellent. Put him in, put him in, put him in. Place him inside. Go ahead. There you go. And now the button is ready. There we go. Primed. Very good. Now, as soon as he's ready, he's in at the ignition. Uh-huh. Just gained an hour of sleep. Hell yes!
Woo!
We're still waiting on it over here, but I'm so ready for it. Alright, and as soon as you're ready, go ahead, pull the trigger. Let's do it, let's do it. Your Leku have a mind of their own. Well, you know that Twi'leks can kind of twitch their Leku. It's kind of like that, like the Kegel for a fella. How you know you can just kind of make it do some tricks? It's not doing it. Well, let's find out why. The button seems to have been pressed. That is interesting.
Stupid robot, wake up! Can we just walk past it? Why do we even have to fight it?
There's a door.
Yeah, but doesn't one of you have a lightsaber?
Oh, that's true.
Lightsabers open doors, right?
Make them
Or have I
quiver.
been lied to?
Yeah, that's weird. It's totally gone.
Is that Jedi propaganda?
Y'all, this is stupid. So, I swear to God, I actually, like when I was down there, I could actually see it. Is it on one of the other buttons? No. Is there a reset? No. We have to try turning it off and turning it on again, I guess. Okay. Well. Call IT.
Karagga, where's your IT?
Can we just shoot him? Okay, so I think then the thing to do is to have everybody leave. So right here below your map, or over your map, wherever you have your map, click on exit area. We're all gonna leave. And we'll just reset the phase. That'll make it so that the baddies who we just killed between the last boss and here will repopulate. We'll just kill them and then go about our business. I'll come in and make sure that the button is working so we don't waste everybody's time killing them all again. So everybody stay out here for a second.
Do we have to reset our phases individually?
No, I took care of it. So everybody stay outside. Hang on, nobody come in. I'm gonna go stealth through, and hopefully I can stealth through. I mean, I don't know, I haven't really thought about that. Oh my God, what if they see me? Okay, that was nice. It let that door be opened. Kind of cool. Oh, there's not a fucking chance I'm gonna get through that. 2 champions. I made it. All right. Okay, so the button is here. Okay, so it worked this time. So you guys, come on in. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's alright. Photo shoot with some negative clients. Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, just another Bioware feature. These things happen. I figure the bigger your game, the bigger the list of problems you can potentially have. Alright, over here, y'all. Coming around this lip like this mechanic, this technique is called LOS. It's a line of sight. You force them to path to you around a difficult area, making all the enemies bunch up into one zone so they can be hit by AoE, area of effect. Basically, it's just damage over a large area. That's it. So right here, we're gonna LOS again, back this way. We do the same thing. We make them come around the corner, and then they group up right here. Everybody's able to do large amounts of damage without worrying about it. There we go. See how they all bunch up like that? Pretty sweet. Oh. How excited am I to be in a movie with Ryan Reynolds? I would be very excited if that were a thing. Very excited, of course. Alright. So, we want... Okay, yeah, all the buttons are ready now. All the buttons are ready. That's very nice. I'm not sure what the hell that was about. Very odd. Very odd. So let's group up. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh, I am the huge Ackman.
Nice, huge Ackman.
Well, very excited. Very excited. I'm actually very excited as a fan for that. For sure. And then I believe as soon as you're ready, let's go ahead. Pull the trigger. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Okay. Not sure exactly what's going on there. So we need to get everybody out. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yo, it's been a while. Yeah, I suppose it has. Going pretty good. We're just having a good time. Knocking out Karagga's Palace for the first time for some folks. And yeah, so this is why I want everybody to group up generally, because chasing them around can be difficult. You want to pull that trigger whenever it's available. Whenever that switch... For modding Skyrim, I'm going to be doing the same thing very soon. We're currently going through a... Okay, we got him that time, that's good. But you want to make sure every time that fire comes down, that he gets hit by it. He's got thick armor. Oh, am I blowing you up? Am I getting hit with the things? That's weird. I guess I am.
Iacona went down briefly.
Okay. Well, I was getting targeted by the mines apparently. Didn't see it. So the oh yeah, mods. So well, sure. I don't have any of those active. For me, it's oh yeah, heavy fabricator. All right. Well, so for our playthrough we're doing in the stream, we're doing a Cyberpunk playthrough. Then I'm going to be going into a very heavily modded Skyrim. I have very generously been given a list, curated list, especially for me, of about 60, I think, 60, something like that. 40, 60, somewhere in there. Different, it's okay. I mean, he's in single digits. He should be fine. 1% health, they should be able to get him. Well, I guess for me, as somebody who's never really modded before, at least modded Skyrim, that's gonna be heavy for me. I'm excited about it. Sorry, Iacona, I didn't mean to blow you up. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty heavy for me. I'm excited about it though, it's gonna be kinda nice. Okay, and then actually we could do an LOS right here. Right here. And as soon as everybody's ready, we'll just, yeah, nice thing is run away. 5,000, holy cow. Final Fantasy XIV win. I would say that when we start doing Skyrim again, after we kind of like dip into it, we're going to be going into Final Fantasy again as well. I want to get past Cyberpunk. That's kind of my personal checkpoint. Yeah, I have no doubt, Melsa. I have no doubt.
What?
Troubles?
Yeah, it put me outside the elevator.
Jesus. That's insane. That's insane. I know personally, I've modded Fallout 4 quite a bit, but it's never thousands. At most, it's like 40, 60. Yeah. You know, Sarah and I are actually playing it again on the, they're playing the Anniversary Edition for the first time on the Switch. I've never played the Anniversary Edition. I've basically just played the out of the box with the DLCs. And once that's less reliable with mods and much better with lower mod count. Well, and honestly, I like a kind of more vanilla experience. I don't know, something very true to what's released is generally how I like to favor games, even if I have the ability to mod them. Generally speaking, I stay pretty true to form.
I don't mod them because I'm lazy.
Why in the world is that being flagged?
I fucked? No, you can't say that.
Oh no.
I
Swearing
fucked it.
here?
Say that.
I can't
We're still
believe.
fighting dudes.
It's hard to imagine somebody swearing in here.
I find it hard to imagine that no one said I fucked it at any point.
I guess. I think we've had a lot of permutations of I fucked. I think I fucked it is probably where it was like, whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Alright.
Yeah.
My singular pleasure to present
There he is.
once again my master, Grand Mogul of the Hutt Cartel, supreme power of Hutta, unchallenged, all-powerful, Karagga the Unyielding.
Okay. Which one? Is that Doug? Has anyone been looking? Well, not on story mode. It has to be veteran mode. Veteran mode is where you see the hat. Iacona, I don't suppose you'd mind taking the point position for this one. He sells tacos? Oh god, I want tacos so bad. Sarah, what kind of taco options? We'll have to do breakfast burritos after this.
Sounds delicious.
Oh yeah. Alright. So, group is ready. Well, as soon as you're ready, I say we pull the trigger, Iacona.
We have the stuff for burritos.
I know.
But breakfast burritos are where it's at.
I agree. Do I want to see your newest Skyrim? Do you have like a screenshot I can see?
We're playing a red guard wearing elven armor.
Okay, so, for those who don't know, right now, what you want to do, ooh, toast, oh yeah, we have a Kumal, it's amazing. We didn't know how amazing it was until we lived with Erica. Just had a screenshot, beautiful. We didn't know how amazing and necessary a Kumal was until we lived with Erica, but it is. They are. If you're not familiar, it's kind of like a cast iron, like a flat skillet, almost. And, so what's going on here, by the way, is we're kind of seeing some, we're seeing Iacona expertly perform the role of tank here. And what's happening is he's basically luring Karagga in his spider tank, inch at a time, over into, or on a path here, where Karagga's flame jets are creating a kind of unusable bit of the map. So you can see that's actually two extremely well-placed little, thank you very much, two extremely well-placed fire geysers. And there's a third. And basically we just lure him around the map like this. Every once in a while he kind of launches some kind of like a vortex missile thing. We all get sucked into it right there, case in point. But it's not a big deal. You just use your gap closer and get away. Then you're right back to it. The important thing I would say as far as avoiding damage goes, you can see that he has a front and he has a back. If you stay to the side, he shits fire and he spits fire. You want to be on the side, no fire. There we go. Is it fluid enough for you? Oh, well, alright, Arrow. Well, hey, if you do change your mind, let us know. We'll just get you in the guild and we'll have a good time. But, oh my god. Yeah, well done. Well done. We want, here you go, you need this. I used to do each of these that we've done here in a couple more several times a week. Like 4 to 6 times a week, depending on how I felt. No problem. So I have all those mounts. I'm not worried about them. It's your very first time. Get them. Get them. And you can always exit area, or you can just go this way. The pro strat. And, yeah, I mean, he's a slug. You throw salt on him, he shrivels up. It's a problem. It's a problem for the hut community. So, what you'll want is to talk to this droid here. And again, I'm gonna raise the volume a little bit so we can have a conversation. This is more plot, so here we go.
Yes, Chancellor. They've just come in.
Karagga refused to talk. He tried to kill us as soon as we arrived.
You can't be serious.
Slimy, murdering filth. We'll blast that palace of his to rubble.
I doubt that will be necessary. You didn't let Karagga escape, did you?
We had no choice. He wouldn't back down. We did find one clue. Karagga's personal data key.
Zola, take a look. See if you can use this to access Karagga's systems.
Aye, sir.
These maps show outside incursions into Hutt space from some unknown force. 15 in all. They lost a lot of ground.
Then the cartel attacks weren't simple expansions. They were replacing territory they'd lost to some other enemy.
Other enemy? Who? We know who all the big players are. We know about the Republic, the Empire, the Hutt Cartel. They're substantial, but who is taking ground from the Hutts?
They should have stuck with crooked land deals if they wanted more territory.
Karagga's replacement probably will.
It's strange. There's no real information on the attackers anywhere in the data. Just a name. The Dreadmasters.
Who in blazes are the Dreadmasters?
That's all I can find, sir. Whoever they are, they're dangerous. None of the Hutt fleets sent to fight them reported back.
I'll have the SIS investigate immediately. We must learn everything we can about these Dreadmasters. Once we do, you'll be the first people I contact.
We killed the head of the Hutt cartel. Won't there be fallout?
I expect for now they'll be too busy deciding who should succeed Karagga to give us any problems. I can't thank you enough. The Republic owes you a tremendous debt. Stay safe, and be ready for my next call.
Been a pleasure. All of you.
Well, I doubt that'll come up again. I wouldn't push it to the back of your mind. That's over. We're done. Killed the head of the cartel. Boy. Drinks all around. Drinks all around. I doubt very much that'll come back up. Dread Masters. Kind of cringe if you ask me. You want to make me a Deadpool emoji? Well, I wouldn't say no. But there's no pressure. Don't worry about it. The Dread Masters. No, I probably would. Who? Huh? Edgelord more like. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna... I think we're done with that. We're probably done with that. I would say. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, sneaky treats. I'm glad. Now, I would also say, you know, be ready, because we have a couple other adventures that we got to knock out. So we just did Eternity Vault, kind of its own thing. And then we did Karagga's Palace, which is the start of this Dread Masters business. Oh, what are you gonna do? Ashes of Creation? I'm not sure. What is that? Not knowing what it is doesn't mean I won't be interested. I just not up to date. What is it? Ashes of Creation. It's a video game. It looks like it's a unique MMO experience. I've not heard of this. Unreal Engine 4, that's what I like to see. Huh. I probably will. Yeah, I probably will. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, I've not heard of that. I probably will. I tried and really wanted to, Flying Mats. No shit. But I was super excited about, what is it called? Jesus Christ, I can't even remember anymore. It's super damn boring. It was the Amazon one. It was so pretty. What was it called? New World. That's the one. God. New World. Gorgeous game. Boring as sin. Just bad. Ugh. Bro. No doubt. I can't believe they're still charging 50%. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And by the way, Cliffy, I'm not even bummed that I paid for like the big swinging dick version. Not even bothered by that. It's just so boring. And anyway, yeah, yeah, I'll probably play yeah, why not? Hell yeah. I would say, yeah, I would say I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, Monday, Kitty Treats, are you going to be available at all on Monday? Oh, really? Warframe? I've heard good things. We had a good friend who played it a lot. It's possible. Well, that's all right. If it's not, I'm not worried about it. Same time, obviously. Yeah, if you're down, then so are we. We can continue this campaign with whomever is around, and it'll be pretty fun. It's supposed to be fun now. Oh, jeez. I mean, what did they change, man? What did they change? Was it everything? Kind of hope it was. I mean, I don't want to be a dick. I'm not trying to be negative because I hate that. Negativity for negativity's sake is a big bummer, and I can't stand that shit. But, boy. Oh yeah, let me know. It's not a big deal. If you're around, we'll pull the trigger. If not, it's not a big deal. The next one on the list is, I think, EC, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? I'm pretty sure that's the next one on the list, is EC. I believe so. The new player are... I was like, oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, so it's EC. What comes after EC? We don't jump. Is it TFB after that? EC then? No, not tonight. I don't think. Not tonight. It's already 11:40. So it is. Yeah. So it is TFB. Okay. Then Dread. Yeah. Oh, I think. Yeah. I think it's SNV. Then we jump into the Dread series, right? Where does? Okay. So. Yeah, TFB, then SNV, then we do the Dread series. So we'll shoot for 2 a session. If that's something that we could squeeze in, I'm down. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. And then, after the Dread series, well, it's fun. It's good. We do Ravagers, I think, and then it's... Yeah, Ravagers, then TOS. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, yeah, I agree. And then you know what? This is the weirdest thing. Then, after TOS, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually... Jesus, is it Gods? Chronologically, I think Gods is after that, which you've already done. And then, after Gods, you do Duxon, Nature of Progress, which you've already done. And after Nature of Progress is R4, which you'll be ready for by that time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those are just the operations, baby. We on cruise control now. We're good. Oh yeah. It should be a good time. I personally, hello? Oh, I paused the music, that's why. I personally, I love the operations, the story. Still haven't done... Oh, really? That's pretty funny. They were Kitty Treat's very first operations. I didn't know she'd never done them. I don't think I knew. And like, we did a 16-man Gods followed immediately by a 16-man Duxon. Literally, like one after the next. Oh, my very favorite game of all time? Sarah, what's my very favorite game of all time? You're muted.
Coder?
No, but that's pretty high. I would say Coder's a top 10.
Fallout New Vegas?
New Vegas is definitely up there. Breath of the Wild is one of them, for sure.
What's
Definitely.
number 1?
That's a good question. I was wondering if you knew. Oh my god.
I would have said Coder.
Sonic Adventure is hilarious. I love Sonic Adventure. If there was a good port or even fuck. Oh yeah. If there was a good emulator for Sonic Adventure, we would be playing that right now. There isn't though. Nothing that can truly capture, because you might even say, if we fell through the floor, oh, that's what happens when you use an emulator. No. That's
Sonic, baby.
Oh, Conker's Bad Fur Day is up there for sure. I love Conker's Bad Fur Day. Sega doesn't give a shit. They don't care. Yeah, I don't even know. It's hard to say. Oh, the Halos 1 through Reach were very good. I would say right up there for me. I don't know. It's hard to say. SWTOR's right there near the top, Maz, for sure. It has a lot of what I love, and honestly, I've played it the most.
I picked Coder because you told me the entire plot of both Coders, and then we played them. That was why I chose that one.
Okay, but when have my endless rants actually dictated, like... Come on, you know. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys... I don't know if you guys are interested. Somebody was asking what my, Ooh, yeah, Evan Rising, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Man, Conker's Bad Fur Day is such a good game. It's a really good game. Rare stepped outside the box. They got spanked for it, but they did a good job. Oh yeah, I know Uprising. Yeah, Uprising was a good one. That was a pretty good one. They made a sequel, kind of interesting. I think anyway. Maybe I'm remembering correctly. I think that was John. I almost said his last name. One of John's very favorite games. Sweet. Thigh-high socks, all rolled up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Leisure Suit Larry. Oh my god. Oh my god. That belonged only when it came out. Leisure Suit Larry, for those who don't know, was that rare as well? That was a game that came out, I think, early 2000s. And it fit in with all of like the college humor, gross out kind of stuff. And you're just this like horny, nerdy college guy running around your college doing horny college things, and there are like missions where you have to do things, and it's just not good. Yeah.
Wait, how many Leisure Suit Larry games are there?
Oh boy, was it really? I'm waiting for the, there's gonna be an Oregon Trail. That's coming out, on, for the Bully is not, but it's not. Leisure Suit Larry makes Bully look like nothing. 9, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're gonna make an Oregon Trail for the Switch. That's coming out on the Switch, so I'll be playing that for show. I'm not sure I'll play it on here. Who the hell wants to watch that? But you know, we'll probably do it. You know what? Let's move over to the studio. I'm gonna see you guys over in the studio. Remember the camera, because everything was reset after the power went out yesterday. Oh, sure, let's do that. Let's do that first. The screenshot first. Yo. Alrighty then. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, definitely have some more adult stuff, for sure. I can see that. Interesting armor. Very Final Fantasy 14. Very Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, nice work, man. Excellent. Exolante. Alright. Okay. But yeah. 100% natural. 100%. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 100cc natural. 100% natural. 100%. Okay. I'm going to see you guys in the studio. I'll be right there. Again, the camera reset its angle after everything was the power outage. I'll see you over there, alright? Just keep your judgment to a minimum. Okay, look, we have the weird border stuff. I don't know. The point is, yes, we're back now. Yeah, it's definitely modded for sure. So, right now, we're chilling, we're chatting, and I would say that everybody, if you're still gonna sign up for the 40K stuff, we can open that up again. We have some folks who haven't made any interest since initially signing up, so do so, but only do so if you're prepared to put in a date. Can we get an exclamation point 40K? That would be really nice. Also, a very happy birthday to D-Beck for the next 21 minutes. It's still his birthday. So, at least on the West Coast over here, happy birthday to D-Beck. And, thank you very much for that. And, if you were waiting on any of the merch stuff, that's all been fixed, it's all available. And if you have any suggestions, hit me up. I'm happy to include it if we can do it. The body pillow stuff is coming. No pun intended, I suppose. Read into that as much as you want. And, boy, shit. Well, and, okay, and I have to fix that because it actually doesn't help me. I've reduced all the prices down so that I make no money, with a couple of exceptions where I was forced. You'll see some of these have like an odd amount. Like 1936 for the unisex V-neck. I don't know why it forced me to make 1 penny. I tried, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But, you know, that's a thing. The... what else? Damn. Well, we're going to be regrouping for some more first-time operations on hopefully Monday, but if not, we'll just move through when we have the time. Do stay tuned. We're going to have the raid on Wednesday. Or not the raid, sorry. The great giveaway on Wednesday with an Opal mount. There we go. Yeah, they're trying to make me... Yeah, I know. It's just my cover story. I know. The right side Sheldon sticker. We can do that one. Any pups? Oh, any cricket? We'll have to see. We'll have to see if he shows up.
He's calling you.
Come on. He always thinks something's up
you.
anytime I call him in here because he's like, why though? He's like, okay, but why? Well, yeah. Oh, those kinds of aliens. Probably not. Probably not. We'll have to see. Oh, come here. Come here. Oh, Reggae. Oh, Reggae. Oh, snuggly puppy. Oh.
He's so snuggly.
No, sweet puppy. Sweet puppy. Oh, kisses. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, so we have a stream, of course. Monday again. I stream Monday through Saturday, and yeah. You gotta watch your mouth around him. He will try and kiss your mouth. He's goopy like that. All right. So I think with that, we're probably gonna head out of here. Sarah and I, we've been the Tunnel Snakes.
Meow meow.
I've been Sent Sterling. Thank you guys so much for popping in. Again, happy birthday to D-Beck. Oh, I usually stream 8 Pacific, 8 p.m. Pacific, and we normally go till about 11 to midnight. I'm kind of doing we're gonna take some time off, Sarah and I, of our day jobs. This isn't, they're yoga pants. I want to say this, by the way, for the yoga pants, there's not a pattern you can click to say make it go everywhere. Those S's had to be placed. Just keep that in mind.
I made that special.
Yeah, those had to be placed. So, with that in mind, we're gonna head out of here. And, to finish my thought, 8 p.m. to midnight normally, but because we're gonna take some time off of our day jobs, this isn't our jobs, we just do this for fun. We're gonna be taking some time off in like a couple weeks of our day jobs, so we're kind of working ahead, which means that the stream's gonna be, it ends an hour early right now, but it'll be back at its normal time in a couple of weeks, 8 p.m. to midnight. We'll see you guys then. We're out of here. Good night, y'all. Wow. So, Sarah, question for you. What are you gonna be trying to do during our time off? Because we're gonna have like an unprecedented amount of time. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Sleeping? Sarah, no! It's time off for stuff! Cheers to you, Treats! Cheers to you, Scotty!
Sleeping.
Cheers to you, Dorzen! And Polly. Oh god. D-Bag. I love those hearts. Holy shit. Sleeping. No sleep. No sleep. Good night and meow meow, Sarah's. Alright, y'all. Oh, remember to set your clocks back. Daylight savings. You know, not everyone has daylight savings, but it's the one night a year. It's a good thing. Holy God. We're out. Good night, y'all.